Sorry if that was super loud for you. It's louder than I intended it to be. Hello everybody. Welcome in. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot to say for today. Um, if you're American, I'm sure you're already aware of what's happened. If you're not American, you're probably still aware. I don't know. It's kind of a draining thing to think that we're going to be facing another 4 years of the absolute fucking circus that we've been living under. So, hopefully this can provide you some relaxation and you know, some entertainment in this weird, weird time. In any case, that is really all I've got to say on that matter, and let's just hop right into it. Get into this game. Alright. Um. Oh, just saw something that I wanted to remove from the thing. Alright, so we have all sorts of new stuff we can do, which is great. There we go. So I'm thinking instead of jumping um, straight into the new story stuff, thought we could do some of the extra stuff. So I want to do. Actually, I guess I should start with this event. Let's do that. Haven't done the new event stuff. Haven't done the tower. Haven't done any of the new stuff. I just saw it show up. Mr. Independent Investigator, we meet again. I heard you're looking for me. That's right, the Defense Force is currently running an urgent mission inside Hollow Zero that needs reinforcements. Your team is one of our top choices. Time for Arpeggio Fault. Yes. Whatever that is. I don't know what it actually entails, but it's not a compliment, just the conclusion reached by the Defense Force after careful evaluation of your team's specialties. Of course, you can listen to the explanation before you decide whether or not to take part in this mission. In short, the outpost has recently decided to reinstate its plan to explore the Arpeggio Fault from when it failed 2 years back. Is that the weird ravine? Correct. The Arpeggio Fault is a deep ravine on the edges of Hollow Zero with unstable gravity and a large volume of floating land masses. Despite its complex geography, it's a shortcut to the old capital, so the main goal is to build an observation station. Oh, we're gonna explore Pandora? Oh, hello. Ah, returning to your British roots, eh? Oh, hello. I was late by 7 minutes, daylight savings. Australian daylight savings or the US daylight savings? Because the US one happened, well, that was a few days back. Either way, 7 minutes isn't so bad. The plan soon encountered obstacles. The self-piloting logistics mechs were attacked several times. We're lucky there weren't any civilian casualties, but due to the lack of eyewitness accounts, we still don't have any intel on the identity of the monster. To ensure security on site, the observation station has suspended construction. Well, how come it's not Hollow Special Operations? Sorry, but I don't know the details. However, I can tell you it's the result of negotiations from multiple departments. Anyway, because your Bangbu Navigator performs so well, we were hoping you could help this specialist get into the Arpeggio Fault depths as soon as possible. This is like Godzilla. What was it? Oh, Shin Godzilla. That's what it was. Where it was like a bunch of meetings and bureaucracy about like what to do about the monster. Alright, got it. Well, in that case, I won't step on any toes when it comes to the rest of the mission details. She just went out to chaperone some other members. If you head near the entrance, you should be able to see her. You'll learn more about that soon enough. Okay. Hello, Miss Chaperone. Yo! Soldier's finally in the story a little bit. I mean, it's an event, but still. Hollow Zero, is it like totally powerful? Can I become a totally awesome Bangbu too? Master said she can become an independent investigator if I can just finish this mission. Good, it appears you all have ambitions of being promoted, but remember, from the moment you join the mission, you become a soldier. Without daylight savings, the stream starts at 7. Yeah, that's, I mean, it is nuts to me that you wake up for that. I couldn't be up at 7 a.m. to watch a stream, to be honest. Merit is built upon a foundation of obedience, so starting from now, no more whispering is allowed. That's my line, other ochre comet tail. The super spicy curry at the outpost cafeteria is really good. Did you come by just to get some? Bro, who's going to like a military cafeteria to eat? Seems the skilled assistant, Captain Roland, mentioned who can help me explore the Hollow is none other than you. I see, independent investigator for the outpost, so that's your real identity. Originally it was 9, then 10, now 11. Damn. It's just getting later and later. That's better though, to be honest. I would rather it be 11 than 9. It's been a long time since I've seen you at work. I was actually worried about some amateurs getting pulled in on this mission. Yeah, as the captain filled you in. Small and stealthy squad. So, Bangbu. Are we going in as just Bangbu? This is an intriguing option. What are we doing? Is this virtual revenge? What's up, David? We are going to do the story at some point. I just wanted to start the this event. Formation strategies will be unlocked as you progress. Okay. Eliminate hostiles and complete exploring Hollow Zero. Okay, so it's a TV thing. The objective of this mission is to explore as far down as possible and reach the bottom. Pressure and corruption will not affect our exploration. The squad will get XP. Interesting. So this is going to be like one of those like that one we did that was like a JRPG. Comment here's done directly on the monitor. Okay. Alright. Level up when it's cool. Crimson Silk. It's used to upgrade the tech tree outside the game. Alright. Oh. Alright, so this vault. Oh. Well, whatever. Didn't realize I had a key. Whoop. But if I do this... Aha. Got a key and some experience. There's bombs there. Gotta get these gear coins. Take a break, spend 300 coins. All squad members attack +1. Alright, we'll leave for now, because I don't know if there's something else I can use these coins for. I also don't know, can I use the bomb? Ooh. These guys are looking tough. Alright. Can I blow this up with the bomb? The music is nice. Yeah, it sounds very, kind of like Hotline Miami, a little bit. I assume I can't blow open... maybe. I don't know if I want to try it, though. I'm like... I can either go in here, try to open that up, or I can try and get more bombs. I'm going to try and get more bombs, because if I can get more bombs this way... Yeah. Thought that might happen. Oh well. Fuck it. Oh, got Crimson Silk. Oh, I got another one. Alright. Alright, that's fine. I'm willing to take the damage. Had to get on the Hoyo support as they won't let me change my email. Henry, tell us the truth. With the new changing of Sokaku's VA, are you the new Sokaku? Breathe if yes, commit tax fraud if no. I mean, look. All I can really say is, you know, keep an ear to the ground. You know, we'll hear about it. I always commit tax fraud, so, we'll see. Upon depleting all HP, 50% chance. Doors now open with 1 coin and no longer consume keys. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That one's great. Criminal spotted. Takes one to know one, Shantae. I love Emery got to announce 2 roles in a short span of time, but it kind of feels like Soldier 11's pretty forgettable. She just hasn't been able to do anything yet. I don't know, it's like her and Sokaku, they both feel like they were introduced very weirdly. Like, they were introduced early and then just had nothing to do for the rest of it, you know? Does not follow the protagonist. Gains +2 attack for each additional bang boo. Consumes health recovery. Oh. What? Weird. Okay. Whoop. Steam just opened out of nowhere. My entire screen just went blank. Always be committing tax fraud. Exactly. Broken logic gets it. Keeps cautious ear to the ground while pondering whether Ben will pound said tempting ear. That would hurt. That would hurt like hell. As with Lucy and Piper, but we love them now. Sokaku and the Yamato Major, the Yamato Short. Thing with Soldier 11, there's no support for her. There's no one of her faction on the horizon. In her quest, they didn't even show up, and she's one of the standard 5-star. Yeah, it's a very weird thing, you know? Like, I'm sure she'll get her time, and she'll be cool, but it's just very odd that they started out with, like, Alright, so we have this character. Nobody knows what her deal is. We're never gonna get any of that stuff. Not for a while, but I don't know. So far the writing's all been really good, so I'm trusting that they'll make it happen in a good way. Alright, cool. Bang Boo reward. Yo! A knight Bang Boo? That's cool. Is that like a new one for this? Wish Lucy was voiced by Courtney Lynn. He's banned Vegemite in the server, so we have to have some secret Vegemite meetings. Look, I wouldn't have done anything if you didn't tempt me to ban it. The new VA is good though. Soldier 11 has a mission. Yeah, we'll see. Gotta lurk fast because of some surprise college shenanigans. Well, good luck with those. We will see you soon. What's this? You can spend contribution points to increase the number of agents that can be deployed up to a maximum of 3. What are contribution points? Killing enemies in any stage will earn you 1 contribution point. They can only... Oh, banana! That kind of startled me. That was loud. That was loud as shit. Contribution points can be only used to unlock agents. Okay. So... Ben spotted! Alright, so it wants me to go to Andy, it looks like. Oh shit, I get to pick though? Alright, we gotta get my boy. Oh, I only have 6. When Kaleda's on field, Ben has a 50% chance to generate an explosive bomb. Okay. What about Kaleda? When Ben is on field, Kaleda's attacks are guaranteed to be critical hits. That would be pretty good. Let's use Lighter. Lighter's attack plus 20, while the protagonist has less than 20 HP. Billy. After the protagonist takes damage for the first time, Billy's attack minus 15. Billy's attack range is 3, though. That's not bad. I'm gonna have to check all of these. Anton will continue attacking even after his HP drops to 0. Each attack after will... I mean, damn, that's pretty good too, though. You like Pina Colada? What is this mode? This is the new event mode. It's called Arpeggio Fault. Enemies hit by Yanagi will create a box, making it so that only Yanagi can attack that enemy and providing EXP every time she attacks it. That, I mean... Dude, there's a lot of good ones. Nikomata generates 100 gear coins when attacking. That one, alright. That one's not as good. 50% chance to reflect damage. When Corinne gains attack, she'll gain +1 additional attack. Okay. Nicole's attack equals 1/100th of the coin count. That wouldn't be that good, though. The Ashikai theory is crazy, but I know you can't comment on it. Not only can I not comment on it, I don't even know what it is. Oh, Evangelion. Okay, I see.
Anby, reporting in.
Oh, I just get Anby for free. Okay, well then I might as well. Okay. So, I've gotten Anby. And that's all I can afford. What's this? No, Anby, don't come over here. Oh, she's okay. Welcome, the products are all displayed in front. Just go ahead and buy whatever you want. Only 18%, but he only has a 4. Talk about recent discoveries. An investigator I know said she records everything she comes across. If you can't remember whether something's dangerous, you can check the records. Okay. So I can buy a key. What is this? Well, whatever it is, I got it. Randomly generate 5 explosive bombs within 7 tiles. Alright, well. That's fine. Let's go. Robbery in the Hollow. I mean, I would have if it had a better shot. Hey, Benry Nation, I'm free to lurk tonight. Hell yeah, Neurotic. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Ow. Glad to see you lurking. Enjoy your time. Lurk away. What? Damn, and be strong. Anyway, yeah, you fight him. You do some fighting. See a worn out chest. You can only select one of the 2 treasures. +1 attack or HP. Throw it away. The next chest will be better. Let's throw it away. If it's the next one's gonna be better, might as well. Spent 300 coins. All squad. Yeah. Are we ready to goon today? Aren't we always? Damn, I thought that perk with the coins was going to be like a permanent thing. Understandable though. Oh shit. And we move. What? Ow. Ending to 1.2 heavy Evangelion vibes. Secret experiment and someone likely wrongly blamed. I'm unable to goon as I've been struck by an ailment. Damn. It's gotta be a bad one if it prevents the gooning. And we get in here. Do some fighting. There we go. EXP full, power up 1. Alright. It does help having somebody else to take the brunt of these attacks. I don't know what Anby's doing long range to make that happen, but... did you do Yanagi's demo? I did. She's not bad. She's not really my style, but, you know, she's cool. Oh. Alright, Anby, get him. She's my style. Yeah, I remember you were saying... You're like, damn, she's cool, she's all anime. Damn, I'm gonna need a shit ton of bombs to get in there. But I must have my furry. Yeah, you know, fair enough. We all have to make difficult choices in this life. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, I don't know. I mean, I have a bunch of keys. There's nothing in there? Alright, whatever. Getting mad silk. Ooh. When your attack is higher than the enemy's HP, you will not lose health. It's good to know. Whoa. What? Alright, what's over here, though? Password first letter C. Okay. These are all autonomous robots. Alright. If you say so. All of these robots' storage holds are empty. The items have disappeared. Alright. Soldier, answer me. How did you discover this place? I sensed a strong electronic signal from leftover components, so I couldn't resist coming over. Alright, get out of here. Are any of the ZZZ girls your type? I'm personally really into... not really into any of them looks-wise. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, because, like, they're all just kind of, like, tropes, you know? Like with, what's her face? Jane Doe. Like, visually, she's appealing, but, like, personality-wise, she's just that, like, femme fatale, like, oh, I have all the answers and I have all the power type, which is, like, not how real people are, you know? But I wouldn't say any of them are particularly my type. Not yet, anyway. It's possible they'll put one out that I'm like, now she's someone I would be interested in, but I think what I want is just probably not gonna happen in this game, because I'm pretty low-key, you know? I want someone who's gonna be, like, relatively chill, but not like Piper where she's, like, narcoleptic, you know? I like Miyabi because Fox. Hell yeah. Them foxin'. Did you say Ben is just a trope? I mean, he definitely has his trope. You know, he's the big, intimidating guy who's, like, soft on the inside. Kind of just like Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist, you know? Or, you know, someone like that who, like, looks like a big, imposing guy, and then he's just, you know, gentle giant is... yeah, gentle giant's a good way to put it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying these characters are all just, like, you know, I'm not saying they're one-dimensional, but I'm saying that real people don't typically follow that pattern, you know? Isn't Kaleda more than a trope? Yeah, none of them are like, oh, this one-note, you know, character I don't like. It's all just like, you don't run into people in real life who have, like, you know, this is their one setting that they always are, if that makes sense. But no, I mean, I like all of the writing in this game. I think all the characters are pretty well developed. I just mean, like, you know, as far as someone I would be trying to date, most of them are not reflecting real life. Which they shouldn't be reflecting real life. That would be kind of boring. Those ZZZ characters and most gacha characters in general are very high-key and bombastic. Yeah, exactly. Like I think Kaleda's a fun character. I think she's cool, but you don't run into people in real life who are like, you know, her or Anton, where it's like, yeah, I'm fired up. Like, most people are just like, yeah, all right, let's go, you know, like, so that's all I'm saying. But yeah, none of the characters or performances are like, you know, what I would describe as one note. Alright, what do we got? I don't remember what that item does. Get him, Anby. Get him, Anby. No, go back. Get him. Get him. Ellen Jo is too trope-wise and being chill, but she might be just too chill. Really isn't my type, but also wished more than tail for Shark. You mean like gills or... What is this? What? Oh, climbing gear. You can pass through walls. That's interesting. Instantly eliminate all enemies on this floor, no XP or drop. Well, that's not that good then. Shoots just like a person with a shark tail. Yeah, I mean, definitely the female Thyrans look a lot more just like girls with like some animal stuff versus like, you know, Ben, who looks just like a bear, or Lycon, who looks pretty much just like a wolf but like on two legs. Get that as Miyabi and Seth too. Pulcra exists. Yeah, I mean, she's not playable, but she does exist. It's becoming Smash or Pass, but ZZZ edition. Yeah, I don't know, I would feel weird playing that with Zenless. A lot of the female characters are a little too close to looking like kids for me. That didn't give me shit the last time. Alright, I'm taking the attack. Open chest. Ooh, nice. Frost Blast. Okay. You know who needs more life? The trash can. Love the trash can. Oh yeah, the sage of the trash can or whatever. Yeah, that's who I would smash. I would smash the fuck out of that trash can. He's so mysterious, you know, like, what does he even look like, you know? Yo, Anby, be careful, you're gonna get yourself killed. I think Pulcra could be playable. She re-shows up in some side stuff, being fully voiced and all with small extra character development. Seems like a character the game doesn't want us to forget about. That would be interesting if we got like a playable villain team. Especially since Jane ended up, as I figured, not being a villain at all. Alright. Let's put down the bomb. Trash cans are sexy as hell. Hell yeah. You know, it's the most literal version of that you could think of, where it's like, oh, you're so dirty. You know? Say talk dirty to me, and the trash can is like, I got you, man. I know exactly what you need. So glad this is a safe space to admit that. Yeah, absolutely. We would not dare judge somebody for enjoying some trash. This is absolutely a place where people can express themselves. Is that the outfit Jane always wears when she's undercover? I mean, at least when she's undercover with that specific gang, I guess. I don't know, it's weird, like we kind of just joined mid-operation, so we don't know how long she was undercover with them, or what the deal was. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to use that. Just gonna keep pumping up my attack. Or getting more of this silk, I guess. We can't judge others without judging ourselves. Exactly. There's a Julian Casablancas song where that's one of the lyrics. He says, "We're always quick to point out our own flaws in others." You're literally living trash cans in Honkai Star Rail. The trash cans are in Belobog too. Shantae heard about the living trash cans. It's over. Penacony is Inception. Oh. Alright. Dream within a dream stuff. That's always a weird one, because it's like...
Anby, reporting...
You can do that, and it can go very wrong. Alright, so for contribution points, what does this do? Unlock this agent permanently. Okay. That makes sense. Yo, Disqual! Thank you for following. Appreciate ya. Okay, Star Rail team was surprised that ZZZ had also used Belobog. That's wild that they didn't even plan that. This feels like it would be a good choice, because getting the XP equivalent every time she attacks, that's a lot. Ben's got a lot of health, but not a lot of attack. Unfortunately, I think he's not great by himself. But you know what? We can't leave my boy in the lurch. We're taking him. Stare.
Are you sure we can scare the ethereals like this?
Stare back. Actually, we have an emote that kind of works for the stare that you should have access to now. So, if you're looking to do some staring, I'm certain it was a throwback to Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I mean, it's weird that it's not. Like, it would be like a team at Bungie creating, they'd be like, so this new world for our game, it's called Halo. And they're like, oh, you mean like your other game? And they're like, no. Different thing. Though I do know, I know, a lot of Belobog stuff is inspired by, Russian mythology and, and like legends and stuff, so it's not exactly the same, I guess. Requires gear coins. Let's try it. Oh, I killed him. I tried to get something and he just killed himself. Was that line recorded for this patch? No, that's been in since the beginning. Well, since 1.0. It plays anytime you find an agent in the hollow. They all have one line that they say. When the protagonist attacks, there's a 10% chance to trigger a critical hit. Stepping on spikes, no HP is lost, but one explosive bomb is generated. That sounds good. Let's do that. Oh. Yo! Oh, he's got guns? Radical. Pay 500 gear coins to receive 200 sets of Crimson Silk. The Crimson Silk isn't doing anything for me right now. Why does the computer always get sick? Because it has too many windows left open. Hell yeah. So is this a combatless mode? Yeah, this is... It appears to be just a... whatever you call it. Just a TV mode. Get him, Ben. You don't do a lot of damage, which doesn't reflect the reality of things, but you do have a shit ton of health, so that's cool. Ben, get him. What game could we compare this to? I don't know. There's not really a good direct comparison for the TV stuff. Like, I mean, like it or not, there's not a lot like this, which that's why people were like upset when they said they were gonna remove it, because if you like this mode, I mean, this is like the only game where you can really get it, you know? Mystery Dungeon. Do you think you'll be going for Lighter for your Ben team? Lighter releases after Yanagi, and he looks like Ben's best support as long as the third team member is Attack or Sons of Caledon. Going for Lighter. Yeah, I really go for characters that I just think are cool, and Lighter is very cool to me because he essentially, I mean, he's like a boxer, which boxing is cool. I like boxers. And then he also has like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure punch rush thing, you know? So, yeah, I'm planning on pulling for him, not even necessarily because I'm like, oh, I gotta get something better for Ben, as much as I'm just like, he just looks cool. Whoa. Lose 10 HP. Alright. More bombs, more health, which means I can do this again. Vulcan saving for Lighter. As I said, Miyabi. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Lighter will be a good addition to my team. Though I have so many fire options now already. I mean, I got Kaleda, I got Kaleda, so now I've got her. Um, I've got Ben. I've got Soldier 11. I've got Lucy. Like I'm so set on fire characters. I don't need Lighter at all. But I'm like, he looks cool though. I gotta get him. Hoyo's done lots of boxer characters, and I really like them all. I'll have a main boxer I use for every Hoyo game. Nice. Yeah, I mean he looked cool, so I was down for it. All right, Ben. Now you're big and tough, dude. If this Ben was as good as the Ben I have created, he would be tearing through these motherfuckers. Gotta bomb this. Teleport to the entrance to the next floor. Cool. Woof. This guy looks strong. I'll hit him and then bend. Tag out. What do we got? Upon leveling up, generate 5 explosive bombs. That doesn't sound good at all. Picking up coins, there's a 50% chance to generate an EXP tile. You know what? We're actually gonna do the one for the monster, because I gotta get those. Points. Harumasa seems the most generic of Sector 6. Yeah, I mean, with all of these characters, it's like, you just gotta wait and see what they do with them, you know? It's the same thing like with Soldier 11. Inventory full. Protagonist gains 100. Yeah, we'll do that one. Alright, I gotta use some of these. Let's just double the number of keys and extra attack. I gave Yanagi a pass because the Makima resemblance is cool. Yeah, I mean, Sector 6 definitely seems like the faction that has like the most plain style, I'd say. Like, they're all kind of just businessy, you know? Which is fine. Like, I think characters wearing suits and stuff is cool. I just don't necessarily have anything I can point to for them as like, oh, that's their style for sure, you know. Reveal all hidden tiles. On this floor. But I'm almost done with this floor, I think, right? Protagonist attack +5, no bombs will explode. Crit rate against bosses. I mean, the no bombs will explode thing sounds good, except for it'll make it way harder to do any of the stuff. What did I say? Destroy all walls, doors, and spikes on this floor. I don't get to keep these when I go into the next floor, right? EXP full, power boost. GUN falls into that as well. Yeah, I mean, cops are cops. They always just, you know, they just look like cops. But and even then, all of the characters have really, really good designs, really strong, like, character through that as well. Let's just do that. Upon destroying an ether crystal, 50% chance to generate one button effect. Generates one treasure chest. Human's hairstyle's unique. Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying is, like, you know, even with these characters that we can say, like, oh, they have, you know, not as strong of a style, it's like they all have some design element that's interesting. It makes them, you know, it makes them fun to look at and cool while not being, like, too overbearing. Alright. Here we go. 23 contribution points.
Andy, reporting in.
20% crit rate. Alright. I'm gonna take her because I don't have Kaleda, and I'm not gonna be able to afford Kaleda. Not yet. Alright. Oh. No time, everyone go and get to safety. Leave this mech to me. Soldier 11's attack will not increase. Said go, but go where? When picking up coins, there's a 50% chance. Immediately obtain 10 keys. That seems like too many keys. A lot of silk. Hello, officer from the Defense Force. So you're here to look into the monster incident, right? This camp's safe. 2 years ago, the Institute took the lead in a fault exploration advance team. It ended in a tragic failure. Though most investigators miraculously survived, the special corruption severely affected their memories. As a result, we still don't know what happened. Add soon, 4 minutes. Got it. Alrighty. Can't talk to them. Alright. Weird. Oh. Okay. That, that was an easier ending to that than I expected. Looks like you've returned safely. I can rest easy now. As you can see, I'm fine, except my blade is a little blunt. I completely dismantled that mech from before. Don't worry, I left its AI core behind and Captain Roland is currently analyzing it. Okay, so the rebels were attacking. Judging from the state of corruption, it must have been roaming around for some time. How did these mechs get inside the Arpeggio Fault? Okay, one thing left. Correct, it's been our savior, but how could it possibly know about secret equipment that the garrison troops hadn't even seen? Miss Ray is looking into its identity. Okie doke. How would you want the pacing of the Carol Arns mystery to be? I don't know. What is the Carol Arns mystery? Serial number had been forged. The last case it worked on was the Arpeggio Fault. In theory, once the investigation was shut down, it should have cleared all sensitive data. Carol Arna, Helios Academy. Oh, the thing from the end of the last part. I don't know. I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't like things to be too slow paced, but as long as it's done in a way that, like, as long as it's interesting as you learn about it, I don't really care whether it's like a quick reveal or a slow reveal. I think it's just a lot harder to keep people interested when you're going slow, you know? Come on, don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Rules are rules, but this is an outpost, and taking care of Hollow Zeros are top priority. Everything else is negotiable. Great, looks like we reached an understanding. If you can confess, you won't be punished. Bro, they're doing a plea deal for the Bangbu. They're trying to like pressure him into like, yo, if you confess to this murder, you won't get death penalty. The master at the Institute was Alowin Mystic. She was a researcher in that advanced team. On my last day, my master was carrying out a mission and was supposed to take me out with her, but she did something really strange and left me outside the hollow. And just as she was going to leave, she told me, oh yeah, I've still got the voice. I'm sorry for giving you this name. From now on, please forget about me. Huh, that's a strange thing to say. Sounds like she died in an anime. And then she never came back again. I asked around about her everywhere, but I'm just a Bangbu. Nobody told me what happened. Everyone just said she was missing. And later on, I learned they wanted to delete my memory and send me somewhere else, so I fled. My master, something must have happened to her. I have to know what happened, why she said that to me. Then later on, I landed this job with the HIA. I don't mind if you delete my memory bank so long as I've investigated what's happened to my missing master. It really is impressive for a Bangbu to have such determination and awareness. It's not because you're a Bangbu that nobody told you the truth, it's because nobody actually knows what happened. Correct. Very severe corruption impacting the brain. Okay. Miss Ray, can it stay with my squad? Cool. The old observatory. Oh, the old observatory, eh? Dude, this... there is a lot to this. Yo! I got the knight. ZZZ seems pretty pro AI, narratively. You mean like they treat the robots like people? Because I would agree, they do seem to be pretty fine with that. I don't know. Let's see. And taking damage upon defeating an enemy. We'll do that one. 2% chance to generate 1 resonium tile. Obtain 2 bombs starting out. Sure. I'm just gonna stack these Resonia tile ones. Oh, you can literally just do this all day. Alright. We'll stick with that. 6% chance. I mean, that's pretty good, right? All right. We'll just leave it there. Okay. Can go through all this. Receive bomb-related sub-strategies when leveling up. Receive combat. Okay. I see. Practically a win. Exactly. Alright. I think we should do something else, because as much as I like that event, I also feel like it's probably not as interesting to watch as some of the other things that I could do. So, I will do the event in my own time. Almost there. Alright, special episode. So that's the new story thing, right? And then I've got this city thing that I haven't done. I was curious about that. So let's do that next. Talk to Grace. So we can do that, and then there's that tower thing. Proxy, it's been a while. Have you been keeping? You're asking me or Ayus? Don't be such a stranger with me. I brought you a little gift this time around. Do you still remember that corruption complex from before? The NEPS finally managed to complete the recovery of the wreckage, and they returned the 3 children to us. Hans and Friday are both back on the job. It's just Greta who's not doing so good. That boring machine girl? Yeah, we managed to pull a video out of Greta's core showing the first time she ever saw Mr. White, which was also a record of Mr. White's construction work. Whoever knew that would be love at first sight all the way back then? Anyway, Greta's depth sounder and life detection device were both glitching out due to missing it too much, but rebuilding Mr. White wouldn't be an easy feat, so I decided to restore a model miniature of what Mr. White looked like. Greta's already installed the model in her cockpit, claiming that this way she can feel forever her lover's guidance and companionship. Seeing as the finished product turned out so well, I brought one for you too. I'll leave this with you. I need to get back. But yeah, just because Mr. White is like this, don't let that give you any ideas about construction standards at Bellabog. So the model, please can you place that somewhere I can appreciate it more on my own? Okay, so that's just like a bedroom decoration? Ah, fancy shelves. This is not at all what I remember that building looking like. Okay. Oh, cool. You can put up your Wengens for these. Purchase at Sanzi Studio. Where's that? Alright, I am putting that away because that sucks. That one looks stupid. Hell yeah. Gotta get Ben's going in there too. And I think I can fit one more. Nice. How does Caesar compare to Kaleda as a character? I mean, they're totally different characters. Like, I don't know. I mean, Kaleda has more tragedy in her life, for sure. Oh, I have to put the model in? Bruh. Fine. There you go. Stat. I mean, I think Kaleda has a more compelling story, but it's also hard to beat, you know, it's hard to beat a story that's like, yeah, she was really young and her dad died and it was, you know, a shady mystery, but it was also really sad and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Find Yi at the entrance of Sanzi Studio. Oh, okay, so there is like a new place. Now you just need a life-size Ben to put in your room, or maybe just kidnap him. Oh, that would be the dream. Oh. Oh, I remember you, and I remember you. I remember the deal we struck. If you come up with any fun ideas, come find me. We'll consider anything so long as it's fun. So have you brought me any fun ideas? Sure. My design studio is now officially open. Okay. The inspiration you gave me before was priceless. These are for you. Inspiration small pack 60. What?
We welcome all interesting things here.
Sunzi beats. Stritto. Drumbeat, interesting. So you get... This figure's based on the DJ of the band that designer Yi works with, who's also one of the spokesboo of the Bangbu clothing brand under Sanzi Studio. It can only manage to get into the dinosaur performance costume with the help of the drummer and bassist. Per Ben.
Come back anytime, especially when you've got an idea.
Sure picked that out fast. Well, it's the only thing I could afford. So how do I pay? Please bring me a little more inspiration. Well, yeah, how do I get inspiration? What are you talking about? What's going on over here? See something in the distance? Is this a friendship thing? It's Chingy. Am I max friends with... Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, but I have Kaleda now. Could invite her to do something. And Nekomata. Looks like I've got more friends to hang out with. Steal it from someone, be the criminal you are. I mean, you can steal inspiration. Companies do it all the time. I'll just put that one there, I guess. Yi's work is really great. It's a shame I can only exchange the collectible today. Okay. Alright, that was kind of a weird little interruption there. Now, I want to see what this infinite tower thing is. Do you want to take on the simulated battle trial? Sure. Check the enemies and challenge targets here. Normal enemies obtain self-destruct. Okay.
How can I help?
I know it says ice and ether, but I don't have that much. I don't have that much ether, or that much ice.
Time for some hard labor? How can I
So
help?
I'm just gonna
Good
go
day,
with my
Time for some.
typical
Let's
squad
take a
here. I get to pick 3 Bangbu for this. Fuck it. Wait, what is this? All right, whatever. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Whoop. Like fighting in the music video.
Just try me. Like this.
I'll handle the rest.
Try this.
Alright. Not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be a song and dance for a minute there. It looks like the music video for, like, when the game released. I don't remember what it was called. It was like Wake Up or something. Agents will retain the HP they had on the previous floor. Someone will give you a chance to add another
Only the
agent.
brave will win. That's me!
Well,
Officer
Billy's
Starlight,
probably
it's
my
time
next
to shine.
one. And I should add.
What's the matter?
Great hit!
I'll take care of it. End of the line. I'll take it.
Alright. So basically this is just like a... This is just like a Mortal Kombat story mode thing. Or not story mode, but like Battle Tower where you just go until you fail. Interesting. Alright. That's cool. We can get to that. Get to that another time if I feel like it makes sense. For now, let's go start this new story stuff. Oh, don't forget to rest early tonight, Wise. Yeah, we need to go to a supplier at Luminous Square. We're not that familiar with this supplier, so we won't prioritize keeping the good stuff for us. Going to sleep? Apparently. Luminous Square in front of the HIA.
There's so many people at Luminous Square today.
Phaethon!
No, that's not Phaethon, it's Nullface. It's not surprising you confused them. Ever since Phaethon went quiet, Nullface has been one of the top proxies.
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good? Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge? I'd say Nullface is out of options.
Nullface, that beloved character from Spirited Away.
Lady Miyabi is here! The rest of Section 6!
Damn. Imagine being the other members of the team, and it was like, yo, it's fucking, oh, it's Miyabi, she's here, and the rest.
Lady Miyabi! Please step on me!
Wow. They know the fan base. They know the target.
Master, Master! My heart has something to say!
Harumasa Masa. That is a wild thing to call him. They should have said Harumasa Sama. You know, like just do it backwards. That's like a thing, at least.
Sokaku! Dog, wanna be my... No, that came out all wrong.
Jesus Christ. Indistinguishable from real life. Yeah.
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all
For
fans
real.
of Section 6. Looks like they're hosting an event here.
This always fucks me up too, because there's Section 6. And then in the US, in real life, we had Section 8, which was like the housing initiative. That was supposed to be like affordable housing, but was really just shitty housing. Hoyo really looked at interactions on social media and like, write that down. Write that down, write that down!
Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like Nullface.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
Why did he... That was like, it was like the scratchy voiced teen on The Simpsons. What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination,
The true purpose of Hoyo Lab.
but I feel like something is about to happen.
Alrighty. Here we go. Beneath the Hollow Affairs and Neutralization Department headquarters. Oh, are we getting like a new place? Wow, this place looks dystopian. Hey, it's Tsukishiro from Section 6. Congrats, you sorted out that troublesome case, right? Ah, you're from Section 9. Thank you for your concern regarding that case. There are still some loose ends to tie up. Good job, it must have been pretty tough. You're too kind, it's just part of my duty. You're always so modest. By the way, someone's looking for you. Didn't even hesitate to tell him. You wait for Deputy Chief Tsukishiro Yanagi. She's the only reliable one. God damn. Sorry, my bad. I didn't even think you'd be afraid of extra work. Anyway, that HIA guy's probably waiting for you. Okay. Now I get to run around as the skirt samurai. Oh. Took me a while, but I have returned. Welcome back. You're just in time to see the new story stuff. It's Executive Officer Tsukishiro. Do you want to enter the office? Yes. Why do you think I'm approaching the office? It's been 3,000 years. Nagi, the snacks in the break room are running low. How's that possible? I remember the administration staff replenished them just yesterday. 3 quarters left. Well, it's indeed almost gone. At most, it'll last you 2 more rounds. Sokaku's book. There's some ABC handwriting books on Sokaku's desk. Sure, fuck it. Based on Sokaku's penmanship, these aren't so much ABC handwriting books as they are XYZ mistake-making books. Damn! Fucking slam that illiterate bitch. Chief, the clipboard says you have a regular meeting today. Okay. Planning not to attend? Even if you forget, there will be consequences. A member of the Hoshimi family won't make the same mistake 3 times. I've already come up with a strategy to avoid punishment. What did I miss? Not much. I did a few rounds of the, like, infinite tower thing. The event. Yeah, Arpeggio Fault. And now the main story. Childish doodles. There are 22 documents tagged due EOB today and tagged EOB tomorrow. EOB. End of bay tomorrow. Suppose that triangle poking out of the top of the head is a Thyron ear, and supposing New Eridu's youngest Void Hunter betrays a cute and charming smile like this, then that's Miyabi. So Kaku really has an eye for painting. Except that doesn't look like a painting at all. That looks like it was drawn with colored pencils. Yo, look at the dripped out Bangbu here. Why does it say hand on him? Is that a thing? Harumasa's medical file. I can just go through his medical stuff? This is a crime. I will ask an on-brand question today. If you could be chillin' in ZZZ as a Bangbu, what Bangbu would you be? Ooh, that's a good question. Harumasa's the picture of poor health, judging by the various indicators on his report. Please, can you confirm the patient's name once more? It's got nothing to do with Asaba Harumasa. What? It's a good question. Let me look here. What my options are. Plug Boo, Rocket Boo, Safety, the Butler, the Shark, Red Marcus. And then we've got all the normal ones, right? Yo, what's the deal with the latest one? It's an A rank? Those are the rank S. Go to Enzo to see all. Yeah, I can't go to Enzo right now, I don't think, because I'm doing the main story thing. But I could pull for some Bangbu. Fuck it. We're doing a 10 pull right now. Chaos. Alright. Honestly, if I had to pick, Red Marcus is cool because he's got that, like, weird General Grievous circle bike thing. But Shark Boo would also be fun because he swims through the land, and that's pretty nuts. Alright, talk to the staff.
Hello. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain why I'm here, and show off my cool professional side.
I don't think sharks are fish, technically, right?
Did you mean to say that out loud?
I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm me. I'm the HIA rep. Yes.
They are fish, right? Dolphins and whales.
I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head.
Dolphins and whales are mammals.
Just thinking about talking with an elite from Section 6 made me...
Sharks are fish. I'm gonna look this up, because... I don't know. I mean, I guess... Huh. They're a group of fish with skeletons made of cartilage. Interesting. I don't know why I thought they were classified as something different. Alright. Rockaboo's a few stars and stripes from Evil Knievel. Pretty much. Let's go fish, you gained a number.
Please relax. We're no different from any other task force. Except...
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief briefing? I'd like to continue my training of never attending briefings.
That training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut. You have to attend the briefing, Chief.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with berry a meal written on it? Is it a snack? Can I eat it?
Barium meal?
No, you can't. That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
Dude, having drank a barium milkshake, it's not worth it. Like, if you're trying to get out of work and you have to use that shit sucks.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? I mean, how could you accuse me of that?
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. I've rejected tonight's leave request on behalf of the chief, so don't forget about your night shift.
Damn, I didn't take these people to be so, like, trying to get out of work. I didn't think they were all the type to be lazy.
Forgive me. Now, where were we?
You were saying you're no different from the other task forces?
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct. So let's get to the matter at hand. What did you want to discuss?
All right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to participate in a test of our latest next-gen VR system. All the necessary application processes have already been confirmed with the higher-ups.
Ah, so that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, assisting our partner organization in refining their new VR system by entering the virtual space as test users to evaluate system performance. But if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary. If you'll allow me to ask everyone first.
If participating in this means I can skip the briefing, I'm in.
Do we get to go to the HIA club? Oh, they've got snacks there! I want to go!
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift, right? Count me in.
Bro, these are the people who are supposed to be defending us from the Hollow. No wonder the Hollow's out of fucking control, because before the proxy showed up and started doing it, they all just were like, I don't need to go to work. Like, what the... It's not like you're working at, like, a fast food place where you can call off. Like, you're essentially super cops. Like, what?
They always come together in moments like this. All right, as you can see,
like
Section 6 is willing to participate in the VR test.
Department
we'll
of
head to the
Homeland
specified
Defense.
address. We look forward to working
Homeland
with you.
Security, rather. You don't just take a day off.
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell everyone at the office that it was my professional communication skills that got Section 6 to work with us. Maybe I'll even sneak a selfie as a souvenir.
You're thinking out loud again. And this is a classified area, so taking pictures is prohibited.
Gasp!
Gasp. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, hello. We're so grateful that everyone could spare some time. Yeah, okay. We're all set up and ready to go. Alright. Find your 3 teammates and talk to them. Lady Miyabi, thank you. You just eliminated the companion hollow that killed my parents. I can now start a new life, and it's all thanks to you. I came here just to express my gratitude. Wait, it's this child who's saying that? Are these your new parents? Who's taking care of you? What? I want to become stronger. If I keep working hard, surely I'll be as strong as Lady Miyabi one of these days. Wow, have you been this powerful ever since you were a baby? What runs through your head when you draw your katana? The mysteries of martial power? The ultimate truth? Weird question. When I draw my blade, I just think about drawing it. That's all. Yep, sounds about right. I see, just like the badge on your chest says, truly a thought process worthy of being a new Eridu Guardian. Huh, what a classic chief thing to say. Yanagi, there you are. Are preparations all ready for the combat test? Alright. I'm so happy. This is the first time I've ever been so close to Haru Masamasa. You're so handsome, your hair's so soft, that guardian badge on his chest suits you so well, you smell so good, a light herbal aroma. Is it pheromones? It's definitely pheromones, right? She's thirsty as hell. The fan base has invaded the game. Obviously, she's the mother of her 2 sons. Yeah, she just has that weird disease where, like, people look like children. She's actually 43. Mr. Harumasa, tell me, what type of girls are you into? Do you prefer summer or winter? What brand of shampoo do you use? Where do you go for archery practice? Carbon fiber or fiberglass bows? Do you have an older sister, Haru Masamasa? I really want to be your older sister. How can I be reborn as your older sister? Why do you want to be his older sister? Like, you don't want to... I don't know, man. That seems... It's a whole can of worms. Seem pretty busy there, Asaba. Deputy Chief, save me. Save you? I could, but you can't be late for your weekend overtime, and you have to submit your mission reports on time. My chest feels tight. What if I just so happen to get sick over the weekend? Goodbye, then. Alright. Asaba, our mission is about to begin. Without your bow and arrow, the city may be in grave danger. Tie things up with your fans fast, and I'll be waiting for you in the club. This is so weird that they have, like, a fan base. Like, out of all of the different factions, why is the, like, Men in Black faction the one that has all the fans? So Kaku really is as cute as a button. 10 years back, my precious daughter was also just as innocent and pure. She used to love eating the apples from the garden. Goodness me, what happened to your daughter? She's now currently studying for a doctorate in ether physics and only comes home on the weekends. And all she talks about is school this, school that. It's not cute at all. Huh? You just wanted to show off about your daughter. Okay, enough about my daughter. Here, Sokaku, have an apple. Oh, thank you. Apple's so good. Nagi, you want one too? Sokaku, how many times have I told you that you might get into trouble if you take food brought by normal citizens? Trouble? Don't worry, Nagi. Oni livers have powerful detox functions. It doesn't even matter if I eat food that's gone bad. It's not what I meant. If you always gobble down whatever they give you, then your fans will be embarrassed to show up empty-handed. In the long run, it'll be a burden on them. Oh yeah, that's right. Even though I'm really hungry, I don't want to eat anybody out of house and home. I want everyone to be happy when they come to meet me. Sokaku, are you an angel? You're definitely an angel, right? Actually, she's the exact opposite. Look, a hairpin, a guardian badge, and this braided bracelet that says Sokaku's 10th cutest in the world. 10th cutest? That's impossible. Our Sokaku has to be #1 cutest. Well, upon closer inspection, it actually says the cutest. If that's so, then I guess you should wear everyone's gifts. So Sokaku is basically like the Charlie Kelly of the group. Like, she can't really read, but she can get close. Sokaku, the test is ready to begin. Alright. Oh, it's you. Ah, Miss Yanagi, do you remember me? Even though we haven't talked directly, I remember there was a period of time when I saw you often. You even helped our staff maintain order when some citizens got a bit too excited, correct? Wow, you have such a good memory. I couldn't follow Section 6's schedule recently because I was preparing for an interview. Seems like it went well. Yes, I'm working for the government and the mayor. But that job is in the Vulcan quarter. Probably won't have the chance to see everyone from Section 6 anymore. Bro, what is this? Why is this, like, secret government agency also, like idols? It's so weird. Before I leave, I want to take a photo with all 4 of you. Okay. That's, like... That is crazy. Just... perfect. Hello there. Just want to say I love y'all. Thanks for being so warm and welcoming. Well, we love you too, Ether. Welcome in. Yes, it's, you know, there are enough places in the world for cruelty. It's good to have a place for kindness. Wow! I'll treasure this photo for my whole life. Wait, I didn't blink, right? This stuff always makes me, like, whenever somebody says wah, it always makes me just think of, like, Wario. Like, she gets the photo back and she's like, wah! Of course. Shantae, I said this is a place for kindness and accepting, and you are turning it into a place of cruelty. But fine. I will do your 5 push-ups. Keeping you fit, that's kindness. No. It's out of... It's malicious. Everybody knows that's why they didn't respond. Maybe in Australia, since you're, you know, everything there is upside down and backwards, maybe your kindness is a lot meaner. I don't know. Hard to say. That was actually kind of tough though, because I went climbing yesterday and there was one that I was working on. But that... I usually feel it in my shoulder though. That one's kind of weird. The route I was working on was crazy though. Like, none of the holds are like good holds, you know? They're all pulls. Where you can like get your fingers around, but only like first digit. You have to like hold on to like 2 of those just with your fingertips and then pull yourself up, get a leg out. It was tough. I didn't manage to complete it. I got almost done. So I'm gonna try it next time. Thank you, Miss Yanagi. Thank you, Lady Miyabi. Thank you, Little Sokaku. And everyone from Section 6. Fuck you, Harumasa. Literally thanked everyone except for him. She didn't mention my name just now. Am I the only one who's everyone from Section 6? Do you like being called that? I'll call you that from now on. Chief, tell me, are you genuinely that clueless, or the evilest being to grace this world in the last 100 years? Nagi, when are we going to the HIA club for snacks? It's not for snacks, but for work. Well, now you're getting stronger for it. I'm already strong enough. If I get much stronger, I'll be a threat to the world.
Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back. Is everyone from Section 6 ready to go?
Practically like Sukuna already.
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if that's all right.
Of course. Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed. And this is my...
So Kaku's all food. Yeah, her trope is definitely the like, oh, I always need food character. You already are a menace, a criminal, what's a bit more? I mean, of the people in here, you are statistically the most likely to be a criminal, coming from the land of criminals, you know?
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions about the test.
F's in the chat for this guy.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and misunderstood.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful.
Dude was like, oh, cool, yeah, here's my number. And she's like, I don't care about that. I don't like you. He's like, oh. He answers Unagi's questions one by one with an overly cheerful yet seemingly tearful voice. Later, Unagi holds a small briefing with her teammates who had just waved goodbye to their fans.
Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system.
Damn, bro. Yeah,
Basically, the core feature of this new VR
didn't even get
system is
friend-zoned.
its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves.
That was just straight up like, I just don't like you. Bye.
Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. Of course, they've blocked off all pain sensors for this test. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So a standardized value system needs to be developed.
This is really weird.
Our task is to enter the simulation and conduct comprehensive battles. The techs here will set our combat data as the maximum limit inside the system. Once we finish modeling all the virtual data, our mission will be complete.
You would have thought that they would have, like, used this plotline to introduce the HIA club in the game. But instead, it's just like, oh, here's the HIA club, now you can do VR. And, like, 6 months later, they're like, alright, so now here's the deal with the HIA club.
Any questions?
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed. So you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sakaku.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
So, I know we don't know, but, like, do you think Sokaku counts as a Thyran? Because she said she was an Oni. So, like, are demons real and she's just actually a demon? Or is she, like, a Thyran who's, like, special? You know, like, not based on an animal?
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
Wait, Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Okay, so what's your question?
Can I leave?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information I just shared came from it.
You know what I think would be a cool spin-off for this game?
What does it say on page
Would be like
273?
a Dynasty Warriors type game, you know? Where you, like, just kill hordes of
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe
Whatever
mode
they're
within the
called.
system and an
I was
analysis
gonna
of
say
the applicable
hollows.
scenarios.
That's not what they're called. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about, though. The enemies.
That's weird. You said that without even flipping through the book.
Ethereals.
Did you memorize
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
it.
thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
That would be cool, though. Or a beat-em-up game. Isn't this kind of already a beat-em-up game?
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
A fighting game could be cool. But instead of, like, you know, a 3D arena fighter that it probably would be cool if it was like a 2D, like ArcSys game. Like Cadillac Dinosaur or Final Fight. Okay, so like an old school one.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
How are those cuffs staying up? You can see it's not even touching her wrist.
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way.
They attached to
And
the jacket.
also, I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
Log into the VR machine. The BRB getting some toast. Alright, enjoy the toast. Old school one, now I'm feeling really old. I mean, I'm right there with you, dude. I just haven't seen a lot of beat 'em ups that are like that style anymore, you know? The last one I remember was for when they made Yakuza 7. They released like a little beat 'em up with pixel graphics and stuff. Just as it says in the manual, when everyone shouts the key phrase, the system will start loading up the test stage. The key phrase is, "To protect the city, I, Professor Mimi, will become light." Okay. Oh no, that's just an example. The cat who lives in our lab is called Professor Mimi. All together then, everyone. To protect the city, I, Hoshimi Miyabi, will become light. Okay. Still waiting for Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks 2, but Ed Boon said he lost the source code. Damn, that's fucked up.
Wow! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Yeah? Let me see that.
Shaolin balls.
It's got a realistic weight, too. All right, then.
My candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Miyabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
Alright.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed, so it's rebels.
To choose between her
They
or...
talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
What the fuck?
Well done, Fukaku. Perfect coordination.
I wanted to try out Haramasa if it was possible for Miyabi.
Yep.
Fucking Bang Boo. That's hilarious that they have like a fucking police brutality Bang Boo. Kicks in the door, immediately fires his gun. That's nuts.
There's public security too? Is this a training program for Hollow Readers?
Interesting. I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Effort. Surrender.
Target deployed.
How can he sign warrants with his tiny arms? It's a good point. He's a man of action. He puts the bang in Bang Boo. The virtual arena suddenly loses all its deadly aura as the snarling digital enemies freeze in place.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we get back.
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected.
Damn.
Was the data collection successful?
Oh shit. We thought she was an electric type, but turns out she's a fire type, because she's roasting her whole team.
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What do you mean?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak a selfie as a souvenir?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6 is super busy. I wouldn't want to bother you with something so trivial. You could head straight back to hand.
Back with some strawberry jam on toast.
Huh? We're heading straight back.
Not a big
But what
fan
about the meals?
of jams. I prefer jellies myself. And I don't go big into the strawberry either, but in theory, sounds delicious. If it were grape jelly, or if it were like an apple butter.
We'll have the meals
Very
packed
nice.
up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now.
Ad
Please
break
hit
in less than
confirm when
5
you're ready.
minutes. Okay.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
Are you sure you want to proceed?
You have now logged out of the system.
The HIA sincerely thanks everyone for your help. If I had bananas, it would be banana on toast. Did you have to throw them out because bananas don't last very long, which is why it's stupid to be a banana instead of a fish? When are they coming out? I've been waiting here since this morning, and I really want to see Lady Miyabi again. I mean, why are they so, like, popular? Wow, that was a personal attack. I don't know what you mean. Nothing I said applies to anyone specifically. Rather than a person, I'm more interested in learning what the inside of the VVIP lounge looks like. It's not just the HIA car that's not here, there's no sign of any vehicles. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a walk and patrol at the same time. I mean, do they patrol? I don't understand what the responsibilities are of these people. I don't know what their team does. They're supposed to destroy hollows. So why would they patrol? That doesn't make any sense. They're like the Backstreet Boys. They really are. Deputy Chief, what do you think? There aren't many possibilities that could have led to our current predicament. Let's rule them out. Agreed. You guys can't afford to just, like, call a taxi? Get an Uber or some shit? To be slacker. I wouldn't call it slacking if you have to walk, like, 100 miles back to your office because you don't have a car. So, I'm getting the feeling that they're still in the VR thing. And it, like, glitched, and now it's just recreating the world entirely. I think it's something like, well, Nineveh ain't creating problems, they're more of a public figure to keep morale up. What a weird public figure thing to have, though. Like, they're like, the public will love these, like, businessy people who have kind of a demon aesthetic. Kind of creepy. This place was bustling just before, but now all of a sudden there's nobody around. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. She set me up. No point in continuing our investigation here. Let's check outside. I think we might have already come too far for us to just walk back. That was the plan, like, just a few seconds ago. You were just outside. Worked with us since the closed beta, I guess. It's true, there were a lot of people who were thirsting over Miyabi. Am I dreaming, Nagi? How are there no people in Luminous Square? At the Luminous Square, I know the hot pot joint is buzzing like crazy, even at 3 in the morning. Well, you see, Sokaku, they deleted all the people because it was running very poorly. Sokaku, children should be in bed by 3. Next time you are not allowed to go out so late for snacks. Okay, Nagi. How are you guys keeping up your stand-up comedy routine in a situation this weird? Are you two really that close? Never mind. Though I'm not holding out any hope whatsoever, let's still investigate thoroughly. I'll go check the shops. I'll double check the parking lot. The song's kind of weird, but it's pretty rad. Go out and investigate, and it's just me immediately going and talking to them about what they saw. Alright. Okay, so since we've got an ad coming, I'm gonna head upstairs for a second. I really need a new drink, but I'm gonna switch my socks for my slippers. And it looks like the ad's going now, so I'll be back in a second. Hello, I'm back. Shantae, were you talking about that song as the song that sounds familiar? Oh, it was because that one has the Seinfeld part in it, right? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, because of me just having one playlist, basically, you guys will sometimes get a window into some of the funny cursed ones that I have. But they're mostly from Neil C.C. Rega. He's very good. Did you find anything unusual? Look, this tactile path or my conscience, one of them has to be wrong. Oh, you're kidding, right? This tactile path goes right across the road. There's no way this traffic light roulette game is right. Who do you think's been covering for all your absences? Who's been filling out your leave? Who's been handling your vacation requests? Glad you realize you're causing trouble. Actually, I didn't handle any of that stuff. Dude, Yanagi's funny. She's like, hey, do you know how much I've worked to keep your shit straight? And he's like, oh man, I'm sorry. And she's like, yeah. Imagine if I had actually done any of that work. That would have been way too much. Kiram, you're probably already gone. But if you're still here, good night. See you later. See you next time. So weird. Nagi, I figured it out. The sandwiches at Luminous Square must taste awful. But go ahead, why do you think so? Because a lot of people have thrown their sandwiches away. Look, there's a sandwich in the trash with just one bite taken. Here's another one with just one bite. Same with this, and look at this one too. It must taste really, really bad for everyone to throw it away like that. Could it really be that awful? I'm kind of curious about the taste now. No, you're not touching that, and don't go checking trash cans again. Okay. I mean, she did say that her kidneys can handle garbage. Why not? Just let her eat the trash sandwiches if she wants. Identical trash cans and even the things thrown in them are nearly the same. Would they really have so many trash cans? We've been incepted. Yeah, I mean, this is a weird spot. Chief, did you notice anything unusual? Yes, this one. It's way longer compared to the others. Unusually long. I'll trim it down to the same length. Don't destroy public property. This should be some masterpiece of artistic expression. And what is it trying to express? The tallest trees catch the most wind. Oh, and how can you be so sure? Chief, didn't you just want to cut it short? I see, that makes sense. A very well done artistic expression. I've learned something new. I'm not that familiar with Luminous Square. Is this artwork always like this? Yanagi had never really thought of Luminous Square as a particularly large place. What was left was oddly eerie.
It's just like being inside a hollow.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare me.
Philosophical thought about the trash cans and architectural wonder in New Eridu. She's an architectual. She's attracted to architecture of various kinds.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
Damn.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation.
She has a sister.
Chief, have you got anything?
She talking about Yanagi, or there's probably gonna be like a red Oni they introduce, right? Because that's their whole thing, is there's a blue and a red. That's probably her sister. Buildings and trash cans. It's getting a bit hot in here. Yeah, I don't want to get, I don't want to get banned.
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
Hail and well met. Hail and well met to you, Sir Eggy. Welcome to the kingdom.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels
Working
like
while
I'd be
recovering
hiding
from
until
a
my
long
tummy
day.
started growling if I played hide and seek here.
I feel that. Yeah, yeah. It's been a day. You get some good rest. Enjoy. Relax. Maybe, throw a few back.
Uh-huh. My tummy isn't growling.
Sending all the good vibes and positive thoughts and big hugs. Same. This stream is an oasis in the desert of the American political system. We are, this is a place of kindness and hopefully relaxation, if not entertainment. So,
Why? I've been running
hoping
around
everybody
investigating
can
all day.
have a
Why
good
am I
time
not
in
hungry?
here.
Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the deputy chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Welcome space of respite. Exactly. We're like the place in a Souls game where like you go and you sit down at the bonfire and there's like an NPC there who's like, "Oh, you look like you're tired. Come take a rest." You know? And then that person probably tries to kill you later, but at the time it's nice.
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague. Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square. Mr.
Damn.
Hero, you hit me! Not even the chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me too.
Tsukishiro just slapped the shit out of him. She fucking Will Smithed his ass.
Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers. Wait.
What homeroom teacher ever slapped somebody?
No, it did not hurt. That's weird. I didn't feel anything.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sakaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain.
I genuinely cannot believe that they had a fan screaming for Miyabi to step on them. Like, that is wild. Actually, many people would have liked to have been in Harumasa's position. That's true.
Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with
Slap
the
me,
assumption that the
Yanagi,
problem here
please.
lies with us.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, unfortunately, I think we've been dead the whole time.
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some reason,
What a way to
we
test
haven't
if
been
you're in a
able to log
fake
out.
world. Alright, Harumasa, hold still. I'm gonna kick you in the balls as hard as I can. Let me know if it hurts, and if it doesn't, then something weird's going on. Should have been me.
I see. That explains a lot.
I hate Miyabi's stupid little tie.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical manual.
Like, is it just me, or, like, I hate it when people have, like, a tiny little tie. It's like, there's no
I'm
point.
sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the
the
manual.
smart person
and I'll
holding
buy you the
glasses
finest hair
move.
conditioner on the market.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Where I'm like, oh, you've made a mistake.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team. Let's head back to the HIA club and try to find another way of logging out.
She looks like she has like smart glasses or something, and she's like gotta focus them. Like Cyclops, where he like has the beam that he can activate with the glasses.
Safe mode activated.
Why is the VR like the VR AI just fairy again?
All right, you're up. Sukaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sukaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No! Nagi, why isn't my body listening to me?
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled by something else.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago.
But that's pretty normal. The weird thing is, I couldn't draw my sword to do it.
Yanagi.
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from leaving.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here
It's
until
a fancy
your
man.
brains shut down.
Mr. Monopoly.
Oh,
You're finally awake, Sukaku. Feeling pain anywhere?
my head still hurts a little.
She fucking said a whittle.
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged.
My head hurts a
I'm
whittle.
sorry for being a bit rough earlier. I had to make sure to stop everyone.
Mr. Monopoly embracing that criminal life. I mean, Mr. Monopoly is the definition of a criminal. Dude got rich off the back of all of his exploited workers. I mean, the game is called Monopoly, and you're not supposed to have a monopoly on anything in the US.
It's okay, Nagi. My headache isn't because of you. More like from earlier.
Seems like we're all
Granted,
in
we
the
have
same boat.
lots of monopolies in the US.
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking teammates.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident, but a deliberate act.
Guys, I don't know that you got the headache before, or if, you know, she beat the shit out of you and now you have a headache.
While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
That was brazen. Any idea who it could be?
I think we're dealing with the Junkler.
It's just speculation at this point, but the fact that the enemy was able to display information in front of us proves they've gained partial control over the VR system.
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy's trap.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses.
Bro,
Whoever
this is,
controls the system is like a god here. They can do whatever they want.
This is just that fucking... What was it? What was that shit with Kirito and Asuna, something online? What the fuck was that called? I don't know why I'm blanking on it. Yo, what up? What up, Derfaxorus? Sword Art Online, that's it. This is just Sword Art Online. They're just stuck in the game.
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe.
Okay, guys, I get it. It's Sword Art Online.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to scare us, leaving us wondering what they can do within the system. That's their plan. They want to restrict our movements and keep us in check.
This is not what I expected this story to be.
How did you come to this conclusion, Yanagi?
Strongest 6 out of 10 I've watched, but I love that shit as a young teen. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like exactly what like had to hit for it to become popular. It was like, it wasn't that good, but a lot of people watched it when they were in like middle school or early high school, and it was like, yo, fucking Kirito, the black swordsman, he uses 2 swords and that's cheating the game? That's crazy. Are you sure you didn't get it? It's Gun Gale Online. Listen, I watched the first season of Sword Art Online and nothing after that. Because I was like, I think I got it, you know?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies was one such effort. But if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have resorted to far more efficient methods. They could have simply destroyed our data, implanted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm.
Sword Art was the only one I watched, though.
But they didn't.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you and haven't considered doing it.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us, Section 6.
Oh, same. Young teen Vulcan was really into SAO and Log Horizon. Later also discovered Hack series. You ever watch Excel World? I have not.
They can't beat us in the real world.
I haven't watched
so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu. So if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something we can do.
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action based just on speculation.
I took a break from ZZZ after the Victoria housekeeping arc, and I'm waiting for Lighter to drop and get the returnee bonuses. That's fair. I'm waiting for Lighter myself.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too.
I've kept up with the game, but I definitely slowed down on the grind after a minute, because I was like, this is a lot of grinding.
What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious
Trying to
of
build
people.
a second team
But
up.
I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless. Quite the contrary. The situation is dire, and we'll have to take the initiative to survive.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone,
Truly, we are
Yanagi.
all waiting for Lighter on this blessed
This reminds
day.
me of our first days in Section 6.
Everyone, do you trust me?
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other ideas.
Well, I fucking guess.
Like Harumasa said, this is all just
Not
speculation
gonna lie,
without
though,
any solid
Yanagi
evidence.
has an appeal.
If we're wrong, things could get worse.
Yanagi
and there's no turning back.
Yanagi could use a slightly looser shirt, I think. She could go a size up, probably. I would say something very goon, but I must restrain myself. Psh. Don't restrain yourself. That's what we're here for. Wait, is that the pink-haired girl? Yeah, Yanagi's the pink-haired girl. Miyabi is the one on the left. They have pretty similar names.
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait, Nagi doesn't have a tail.
But I have faith in you. As the chief, I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Just tell us what to do.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, Yanagi's... The buttons on Yanagi's shirt are like Spider-Man when he's holding the train and he's like... You know? They're like just barely holding on for dear life.
As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test, there were still 3 monsters left to defeat.
Gotcha. I have no desire for Miyabi solely because everyone's impatient about her. I personally don't, I don't personally think she's like as amazing as everybody seems to, but I get why some people would. Like, people like Fox Girls and people think edgy Virgil style characters with like a quick draw katana are cool, so she checks off a lot of boxes for people, but I've never been big into like katana sword wielders. in games, so I'm not too excited for her.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way
They
with
said they'd already gotten
Yanagi.
the data they wanted before we could take them down, right?
I'm honestly most interested out of this group in Harumasa because he's like an archer, and I think that's kind of cool. You don't get to play as an archer in that many games with this style of combat, you know?
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? About the rules I saw in the user manual?
Singular cutscene as people frothing forward. Don't get me wrong, it's a badass cutscene, but damn if we're not easily impressed. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people who just like presentation of stuff, and they're like, that's enough for me. I mean, I can't really talk, because the reason I'm going for lighter is because I like that he has, like, the JoJo-style punch rush, and he's like a boxer-style character. So, like, it has nothing to do with him as a person. I just think he has a really cool fighting style, so I'm like, that's it. Gotta go for him.
Once all test monsters are defeated, the test will automatically come to an end.
Got it. So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the last 3 enemies.
This is the best approach given the situation. But I'm sure our enemy won't just leave them there like sitting ducks. They have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're just ordinary
what if they
officers,
count as the
while
enemies?
our enemy has far more resources and room for error.
And Yanagi's gonna have to take out the other 3.
Are you worried, Naki?
No. It's our enemy who should be worried. Are you hearing this, you shady coward? You're messing with the elites of New Eridu.
True, I'm pulling for him because he's kind of just K-Dash from King of Fighters. That's true. He is very reminiscent of K-Dash. But that's cool too. King of Fighters is cool. I'm not very good at King of Fighters, but I do enjoy it. Galaxy Brain over here, Henry. I mean, it's what makes sense. Like, if you could just make them like, alright, now you're all enemies, now they can't get out until they all are dead, you know? But this guy's probably dumb, so... To protect the city, I will become light. And in we go. We have become the light. I'm trash at it, but sometimes games are more fun when you know less about them. That can definitely be true.
Why'd we change places?
It seems the enemy has access permission.
There's a definite correlation with some games where it's like, police, open up! It's like, alright, so I've learned enough of what I'm doing to be able to, like, compete, but now I'm also much worse because I'm competing against people who know what they're doing, you know?
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
The feel of the strike is fine.
The enemy is tampering with monster data in the background.
The Mastermind has gained partial access to the VR systems and can tamper with the internal data of test enemies. Okay. Wait, what's with the door? Yeah, I mean, it is...
Waste of time.
That Bang Boo, I want him just because it's so funny to me that they added a Bang Boo who, like, fucking breaks down a door
Everyone,
as
watch
part
out.
of his...
These monsters are cheating.
his thing.
A joint effort. Surrender.
Like, you know, Yanagi's fun. I don't dislike her, but I'm also kind of like,
We're at a disadvantage
is she
in
like
a
my
drawn-out
favorite?
battle. Let's go
Not
after
so
the target
much,
first.
because she's kind of just like, you know,
Good.
samurai style.
Now.
It's so funny.
Perfect coordination. Mind and body.
Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash is definitely one of those things where it's like, there is a steep learning curve,
Perfect coordination.
but I do have more fun playing Smash now that I like know what I'm doing somewhat. Just cause like I think it adds a lot to like, you know, learn how to do like spikes off stage and, you know, that kind of stuff. Like that's the most hype when you see someone come in and you time it right to smash them down. Like I love that. But playing against anybody actual, you know, any of the like really good players, you get fucked up.
A joint effort.
Like coincident. Yeah. I said earlier, I was like, I can't believe they added a police brutality bang boo.
I'm enjoying the fight too.
Perfect coordination. Just waiting to fight like that. It must be one of the missing test monsters.
Where the fuck are you going? Bang Boo, get his ass! He's resisting arrest! Shoot him! Expect the Bang Boo to have like the cop mustache. Oh, they're A-posing. They're A-posing to assert dominance.
Chief Miyabi, now!
Oh,
There's
fuck.
no hiding instinct.
Stabbed his ass.
You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
We got reports of suspicious behavior looking Bang Boo. Exactly.
We're back in the HIA room again.
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well
Did you
done.
though? Because it still looks like there's nobody in here. I see. Is this so we can learn the enemy's weakness? Told you should listen to Nagi. Next time I'll definitely follow the deputy chief's orders. Thank you everyone for giving me your trust. If everyone's still feeling up to it, then I suggest we strike and seize our chance to catch the next runaway. Okay, so yeah, we're not out of the simulation, we just did the one thing of it. Yo, what up, Roxas? Welcome in. Looks too good to be true. Yeah. Sakaku's adorable. She is.
Do you remember the key phrase to start the test?
Hey yo, I'm just lurking. Alright, we'll lurk away.
Ah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights. Or something like that.
No, Sokaku. I don't think that was the phrase. It was more like, to shine the light of justice, eliminate all evil. Yeah.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was, to protect the city, I shall become the light.
It's rare for Asaba to remember such details, especially at work. You can recite the slogan this time.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. But don't stare at me. It'll make it even more embarrassing.
To protect the world from devastation. To
protect the city.
He does kind of look like
Asaba
James
Harumasa,
if he became like a
shall
government agent.
Become the light.
Yanagi doesn't really look like Jesse, but they both have pink hair, so I guess that's as close as it'll be. Jesse James. With a mix of reluctance and embarrassment, Harumasa stands awkwardly, half committing to the pose. And then he turns into games. What?
Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words, Inna?
Yo, Magical Mind 33, thank you for following. Appreciate ya. Welcome in. Welcome back, Team Rocket.
What?
Bro got turned into a fucking Bang Boo.
Aww.
Why are you all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Oh, wait. Why am I talking like this, Enna?
Asaba? Is that you?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank? And of course I'm me.
Harumasa turns to face the wall and in the glossy reflection of the door sees an adorably round figure staring back at him.
What?
Harumasa.
Do we know
who's
playing Harumasa?
Hold on. No. Wait.
I feel like we do, right?
But why? Where's my body? Is this for real? Did I actually turn into a Bangbu and
Easy there, Shantae.
I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but these stubby arms and this clumsy body, I'm totally useless and now.
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa. You're not useless. You're the best.
Now's really not the time for that, and
I do want to see him try to fire his bow.
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer.
That asshole.
Dragging everyone down with her. Just as planned. My strategy worked. The enemy made a mistake. Pfft, keep deluding
He's a
yourself.
bow user? He is.
Thanks to your foolishness?
Pulling for him too? Then you're gonna have to... I think he's on this... Is he on the same banner as Lighter, or is he like the banner before? Or the banner after? I don't follow the banners well
Those
enough to know.
battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system, and soon to take over
I'm
you.
going for Lighter. Lighter seems like he's gonna be mad popular.
Your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations to it. Soon,
Most of
he'll
us
be
are
on a
going for
fast
Lighter.
track
Yeah, like...
to brain death.
I haven't heard anyone yet be like, I'm not going for Lighter. I don't want him. Everyone's like...
What do you want from
either
us?
I'm pulling for Lighter, or I want to pull for Lighter, but I can't because I have to save for, you know, Miyabi or someone.
Didn't I tell
Damn,
you?
that's dark.
I want revenge on the invincible Section 6. That archer was the first. Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi family. And you, the know-it-all intelligence officer, I'll make
This
sure
is just
you're
gonna
the
be
last
some
one.
asshole who got fired and is like, you didn't give me a promotion and I hate you.
I want you to watch as your teammates
I'm gonna come.
leadership step towards the...
Shantae joins the crowd. Miyabi walks by. Bang, an ear-splitting blast echoes out as Sokaku raises Harumasabu and violently slams him into the TV.
Sukaku?
That's the guy from HIA that got rejected. I don't know though. I mean, it could be, but I think that would be too quick from rejection to evil plan. Yeah, he's just mad he forgot to contribute to his 401k. Y'all slashed my health benefits.
Don't listen to that ugly loser, Nagi. I don't really understand what it was talking about. But I do know one thing. It was showing its face now because it's panicking.
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku? Oh, the screen is back to normal, Anna.
Dude, Harumasa's getting put through the fucking ringer.
I told you.
Got
I'm
slapped
fully
in the
seizing
face,
control
turned
of
into a
this
bang
system.
boo.
Soon, I will
Absolutely
be the god of this
smashed through the
world.
fucking
if I want
window.
it restored, it will be restored. And if I want
Wait, I know
you
who
dead,
it is, despite
you
not playing 60% of the story.
die.
And who's that? Harumasa's gonna be the S rank of the banner after Lighter. That or after a rerun banner after Lighter.
And his name is John C.
Dude, that would be god tier. That would be god tier writing.
I get it now.
John Cena was written into this game as the villain. Harumasa is going to be the S rank Afterlighter. Weird. Harumasa doesn't look like an S rank to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but honestly, most of the designs for the Section 6 don't look that, I don't know, pristine, I guess? Prestigious? I don't know exactly what you'd call it, but like, Sokaku looks to me more like an S rank than Yanagi or Harumasa. Yeah, exactly. The lighter banner drops November 27th. Yo, that's 2 days before my birthday. That's a good present. If I get him, I guess. If I don't, then that would suck ass. But, you know, we'll see. WWE crossover into ZZZ would slap. Get a real life Ben versus John Cena match. That would be rad. He's just biased against Miyabi's tie. I do hate her stupid little tie.
Too bad. It's already too late.
To be fair, Sokaku's tie is also small and stupid, but Sokaku's also supposed to be like a child, so that's fine.
That means you're admitting it yourself. You haven't taken over this system,
You know,
and
he's
you
got
don't
kind
have
of
the
a
power to
weird,
change the
stupid
rules.
tie thing herself. I don't think Harumasa looked very S rank either, but official promotion for him, revealing him to be next said S rank. Weird. Sokaku has more moving parts to her design and animation.
It's reassuring to see the rules in
we'll
the
be going a
technical
bit over
manual
3
still apply.
hours.
If we kill all the
Yeah,
test
probably a
monsters,
little bit.
it will trigger the end of the test. We're heading in the right direction.
Sokaku's also small and stupid. She is learning English alphabet and appears to be completely illiterate, so we'll see. Unless you can lock in and
You've
finish in
provided
time.
me with very useful information.
You think you're so clever. If that's your conclusion, then you're even dumber than I thought.
I'll lock in and then I just skip the
Let's see
cutscenes.
if you're still smiling the next time we meet.
This time our enemy is highly adept at sowing discord. Nagi cares about us so much, but they threatened her about us getting brain death. Nagi's really clever, but she'll still be heartbroken after hearing that. Nagi, we can't let these bad guys go. The more it doesn't want us to fight, the more we have to fight. But perhaps that's precisely what the enemy wants us to think. Just like a game of chess, our enemy may be planning several moves in advance. I mean, that's an option. Yeah. I don't plan on doing that, but if I were going for pure speed, that would be the way. So now are you still confident in your judgment? I have never had confidence in my judgment. Wow, as #1 on the brain death leaderboard, it's really heartwarming to hear you say something like that. But Deputy Chief, it looks like you've got more than that to say. Of course, I'm the intel officer for Section 6, and rather than relying on flights of fancy, I prefer to base my judgments on the rational analysis of objective facts. But I'm worried about everyone. I fear that the majestic force that is Section 6 might get caught up in a mistake I make. I wouldn't describe this force as majestic. You know? They don't really look like a lion on the plains is majestic. This is like biz cash, you know? What the enemy said, the fear turns my stomach. But words alone cannot attack my confidence. One cannot destroy what has never existed. Because I'm not confident, his words have no effect on me. All I know is that the objective intelligence has not changed, or rather the latest intelligence only bolsters my previous hypothesis further. So I ask you all to please keep trusting me. However, I have a small suggestion regarding our situation. Miyabi Sokaku, try as hard as you can not to get involved in combat and leave all the fighting up to me. Harumasa can't fight right now either, which means Nagi will be alone? Isn't that dangerous? Well, you might think so, except I'm a god at fighting, so you're probably fine. I've enabled safe mode and the enemy cannot hack into the system to collect or meddle with any of my data. It's safer for me to fight. What is safe mode? God, oh very humble. Well, I mean, Yanagi can literally turn into electricity.
Hey, you sneaky little creep! Don't run, Enna! Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around, Enna? Blocked again!
Stay calm. Look
Dead
around.
Enda!
The wall on the
Enna.
left doesn't seem very
Feeling
sturdy.
it's trying to lure us in,
Looks
Enna.
like we can break through it.
See, like anyone
At
who
this
can
point,
turn
the
into
only
a
option is to
bolt
catch
of
up
lightning.
and take it down as fast as possible. Now,
Get him!
Hi.
I think that qualifies as a god. And yeah, I did hear that. That was a wild.
Resistance is futile. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
What? He really is like a cop. Nothing's even happening, and he's like,
There's another wall here that can be
fire!
broken, Enna.
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
Oh, that's a really smart design. With the, with her, like, tassel thing in her hair. When she's in this mode, it's yellow, and it switches to blue when she's in the other mode, so you can look at a glance and see what you're in. That's really cool.
Get out of the way, Enna! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick.
Reminds me a bit of Keiichi from Genshin from Melody Golf. I will have to take your word for it. Ah.
Surrender. Mind and body.
Bath and Body Works. Dude, it is wild that Bangbu sets up his own door
Waste of time.
to, like, destroy. Like, he's like, it's no fun if it's not breaking and entering.
Hmm? I think I hear something.
Tsukishiro, that's...
I get a bonus to my combat damage if I can tell them to let me look in the glove box first.
Sokaku, Miyabi! Oh no, there's nowhere to go.
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly. Leave this to me.
Sokaku is giving it her all. But even so, it won't be enough to hold out for long, Enna. Hey, Tsukishiro? Oh no, Enna. No, Enna.
Fastball special.
Nagi!
Oh.
Yanagi!
I thought it was, thought she was throwing
Forget
him.
about me! Get out of there!
I told you your assistance is useless here.
Really? Useless? Hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for must be you.
Damn it! Sokishiro Yanagi!
Stage complete.
Hell yeah.
I knew trusting you was the right thing to do, Nagi. The second monster is done.
Why do they keep
Woohoo,
saying
almost
shit
there.
like that? It's like she is the intelligence officer. She's the one who's made all the plans. She's the one who's done everything so far. Why do they keep in like, you know what? I think maybe you do know what you're talking about. It's like, well, what else would you do?
I don't like just sitting here watching while my teammates fight without being able to help. But I'm glad you're okay.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line like, I'm just an office worker. Something to
I
rub
know
in,
it's
and
not exactly the same, because like they all have their different like hand symbology stuff, and like Miyabi's got this weird like, what, like it's like this. But every time I glance at it, I think that she's got the like finger point thing as her like belt buckle.
Technically, I am an
That would have been
office worker,
funny, though.
And you've done a great
They
job as
had
a
it.
bamboo, Harumasa. Huh? Why has everyone gone quiet?
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence officer messing up my plans!
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act? With 1 more to go, your plan is about to fail.
Arrogant as always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammates can hold out that long?
I have faith in them. You know nothing of their strength.
You don't need your teammates to teach you how to act cool. You're pretty good at throwing out those cheesy comic book cool lines yourself.
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried manipulating the data,
What
the
is this?
terrain, the system.
This part is just
and
her
you
being
still
like,
can't beat us.
you're
I think
gonna
knowing
lose.
when to give up is a form of
We're gonna
wisdom.
beat the shit out of you. And he's like, nuh-uh. You're gonna lose because I am the coolest and you're lame. And she's like, yeah, well, I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. And he's like, yeah, well, shut up. No, I'm cool.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. Sometimes it is wise to give up.
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get you some special treatment as a prisoner. Maybe
You
a
love
pork
the shit
cutlet that
talking.
Tsukaku hasn't already nibbled at.
It's pretty Ethan Winters vibes, to be honest.
I mean, giving up on you.
He just literally did the Bane thing where he's like, what would happen if I take off that mask? It would hurt very much. You're a big guy. For you.
If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3. So I've decided to stop wasting time on you and focus on what's important.
Hold on. What are you planning?
Get out of my world! Stay out of my way!
Wait a second. What's your plan? Oh, well, since you've asked.
Wait!
Admin 4 minutes? Okay. Okie doke.
Wait!
Miss Tsukishiro? You...
Where am I? Is this?
Damn. He kicked her back out into the real world.
Ah! Mitsuki Shiro! You're awake! Thank goodness you're back. You're back in the real world.
Oh, you're awake. I see the others haven't made it back yet. What I'm going to tell you now is very important. Please listen to me carefully. You signed the waiver, which means you cannot sue us after this. My teammates' consciousness are trapped inside that virtual environment, and they are under threat right now. Please call Hand immediately. Before they get here, block off the entrance and exit of the HIA Club. Stop anyone from coming in or going out. Oh, figured him out, and so he kicked her. Loser energy. He literally rage quit. He was like, fucking use my lag switch. Dear citizens, friends of HIA, loyal users of the VR system, and premium users. And yes, premium users. Thank you all for your support and enthusiasm. Our apologies, but we may need to extend our VR system maintenance today. You know, you doing all the work as usual, bro. What even is Section 6? At least the cops have potential. Yeah, we were talking about that. It's a little nuts. I was saying, like, how is it a team of slackers who are supposed to be, like, defeating the giant hollow that's ruining everything? Like, I just don't feel like it. Jane and Ju, Chingy, and even Seth felt like they were actually doing something. This is a weird quest. It's not what I would have expected. I thought it would have been about, like, you know, defeating the hollow and, like, working on that, but instead it's like, come try out our new VR game, and it's like, turns out the VR game was a trap. It's great that everyone's staying so calm. By the way, the executive officers of Hollow Special Ops Section 6 will be resting in HIA, so... What? Miyabi-sama isn't coming? What the heck? I came all this way just to see the executive officers of Section 6. Just gives me SAO vibes. Dude, we talked about that too. Yeah, it's very, very sword art. It's also weird because it's like, why is this like FBI, CIA, special ops team like also an idol group? Like everyone's like, oh, I love them, they're so great. When they shouldn't even know about them. They knew something was wrong the moment they couldn't log out themselves and have someone else do it. Yeah. You'd think people would start building those into their VR systems. You should have mentioned something this important earlier. What do you mean, by the way? It's your system maintenance that's a real side note here. We're so sorry. Deepest apologies. In any case, please leave for now and we'll announce the opening time later. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being such assholes. Imagine people fanboying the FBI or Secret Force team like the Bomb Squad. Yeah, that would be super weird. The closest I can think of is like that American Sniper movie with Bradley Cooper, where it was like, you know, that was kind of glorifying a weird spec ops kind of dude, but I think the devs were trying to represent the fan base. Oh, absolutely they were. The fact that the first thing that happens is a fan is like, Miyabi, step on me! It's like, yeah, that is a specific dev pointing at the screen going, hey, you are that. It's nothing. No, it's nothing. It's really setting me off, so you probably find it weird too, right, Wise? How do we even know about this? My favorite fan was the buff dude. Yeah. He was a man of passion. Section 6 basically disappeared after going into the HIA Club. Even their scheduled press conference has been cancelled. There's a huge ruckus on the internet with people speculating about what's happened to Section 6. I knew you'd be curious, so then Fairy, please filter internet news using these keywords and keep me up to date with all the latest. Keywords are Section 6, HIA Club, and Hoshimi Miyabi. Also, Nullface. These sections are very weird because you like just don't like spend any time as either of the two siblings. Talk to Belle. Alright, so Kazan, you've played through this part then, I'm assuming, yeah? Reason being, I'm wondering how much longer I have. Like, at this point, like, how long would you say it would take to beat the rest of this quest? If you're in the virtual world part, let's say 30 to 40 minutes. All right, then I'll continue on. 30 to 40, that we can do. That we can do. You free to chat? Yep. Surprisingly short. Yeah, I mean, I understand now why people will wait like a year to play these games when they come out so they can have extra stuff to do. Because I remember thinking that with the last story update with the Sons of Caledon, I was like, man, I didn't expect that I would get through it in like one go, you know? But let's compile all the info from the Internet. First, Section 6 hasn't come out of the club. Feels like something's going down. It's what everyone's guessing, but nobody knows. Should we go check it out? You know me, Wise. Of course I want to go check it out. Let's grab the car. Like the PubSec story, that was long. Yeah, the PubSec one was quite long. Login failed, missing authentication. Login failed. Damn it, I haven't been able to log back in ever since the system kicked me out. It's been so long already. Sokaku, Miyabi, and Asaba, they're all suffering inside there, and there's nothing I can do about it. What? Why does she specify his first name? Because Miyabi's not her first name. I don't know. That was weird. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro? Oh, sorry about that. I was daydreaming. The professionals from Hand have arrived. They're working on relinking the connection. When I tried logging in using the original link, the system prompt said missing authentication info, but ever since I've been here, I've stuck with my team. I think in Japan, you say the person's last name is respect, then first. I think it's impolite. Yeah, but then, like, I don't know. It's weird, like, because Asaba is his first name, because Miyabi's first name is Hoshimi, so it's weird. I don't know. It's weird that she was like, oh, I'll call him by his first name. Whoops. You know? I don't know. Oh god, this guy, the simp fan. This guy got toasted. He was like, here's my phone number. And she was like, yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't like you. Wah! Please don't cry. I'm sorry, you only came to help us out, but we put you all in danger. Seriously, can you stop fucking crying? Dude, Yanagi is not having it. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she's like, dude, can you stop being such a pussy for a second? Like, can you chill? Unlike the others, but I'm still pulling Miyabi because she's cool. I probably should pull for Miyabi because I have like no ice characters, but I don't know. Lighter's my priority. Told them all to go and that I'd pass them on for them, but you know what they said? They wanted to personally hand over their gifts to their idols. We kept everything secret, though. They've got no idea that their heroes are now on the brink of death because of our negligence. Oh, your whole expression just shifted then. Are you going to take your anger out on me? It's okay, you can hit me. I deserve it. This guy's like, are you gonna hit me? Please hit me. No, it's okay. I deserve it. Just right here. Just, please. Please rest assured I shall not be hitting you. Aw, man. What you just said has reminded me of something. I want to run a quick physical on my teammates. Huh? Yeah, sure. They're all under expert medical supervision right now. I understand. Okay. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, thank you for all your hard work. I'm currently in charge of taking care of your 3 teammates. Whoop. Skipped ahead too much. I'd like to ask for your help in identifying which of the 3 records belongs to each executive officer. Wow, impressive. Looks like it's a petite Oni girl with exceptional physical abilities. Who do you think this file belongs to? Do you really need me for this? Although, that they left a typo in. Do you really need me for the ah? Please, my team can't bear the consequences of a mistake. Fine, I think the person it describes is the fucking blue demon girl. Belongs to a male officer. Understood. The last record, it looks like this belongs to a dignified, powerful female fox Thyran who wields a sword and has earned the title of Void Hunter. That would be her. Like the caretaker mentioned, the new Eridu Guardian badge gleams brightly on the chests of the 3. Their breathing's steady and their hands are warm. Can't imagine this city without you, so I have to bring you back. Just then, a message arrives. The cyber warfare experts have successfully restored the connection.
Miss Tsukishiro, the login link has been re-established, but part of the system is still under the enemy's control. The message authentication information missing keeps popping up, so we can't log in.
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge? That's a really unique design. Is it official hand merchandise?
I find it interesting that Miyabi's banner starts on Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's an interesting... You know, maybe they're just like, everyone will consider it a gift. Lighter's banner starts 2 days before my birthday, so that's like, you know, that's a gift for me. Would you say Yanagi is a normal body type? I don't know. I mean, she's got like a really accented, you know, ratio of like waist to stomach. Like she's definitely like penciled in the middle. They know what the people want. They definitely do. Lighter and Ben, best combo. It's also hard to tell because she's got a bunch of stuff like, you know...
That's not important.
Like she's
Please
got
take
the,
this badge
like,
to the specialist team for analysis.
Whatever you'd call it, like corset thing that she's wearing. And then she's got the stuff on her arms, and I don't know, it's kind of weird, but... Yanagi's a normal body type if you're a trophy wife in Shongen. Me, I want the sage from the trash, but Hoyo would never deliver. Yeah, Hoyo confirmed to be cowards.
This is incredible.
Give us the trash sage, or give us death.
Do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information, isn't it?
What if the trash sage is just Oscar the Grouch, and we don't know because we never see him? Give us a badass elderly character. Technically, isn't that what Chingy is? I mean, I know what you're saying. It would be cool to have an older character, but like...
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode. Even the pain feedback protection will be disabled, and it could...
I get attractive characters sell, but it would be cool to have different diverse
There's
casts.
something I'd like to confirm.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like at a certain point, they're holding themselves back by doing that. Like, I get it, the waifus are what people like, but I think there's a whole segment of players out there like you and me who are just like, I want like a cool character. You know, an older guy, a grizzled kind of character, or like, you know, an older lady would be cool too. I don't know, just they have made it so there's a vacuum in their own market for characters like that. And they could just fill their own gap immediately if they wanted. Big Daddy from the Outer Ring will be a great older character. Yeah, like, he would be really cool.
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide.
Fuck
This
Miyabi.
system
We are
creates an
done with
immersive virtual
Miyabi.
realm synced
Big
with the user's
Daddy.
senses.
He's the guy.
Once all
He's
test
who we
monsters
want
are
next.
defeated, the session will automatically come to an end.
Everybody, we're gonna start a Twitter campaign to get him added as a playable character. We'll say we'll use hashtag HoyoDaddy, and we'll campaign for it. They've also teased the Thyran Outlaws as playable. I know that's the rumor. That would be
According
cool.
to the specialists, these rules are intact, correct?
Who was in the chat for Big Daddy?
Of course! These are the core rules governing the VR system. Our battle with the enemy has always been about gaining control of the system. We
Still
have neither
waiting
the
for
ability
Reptile
nor the
Thyran, no
opportunity to alter
particular
them.
reason.
Great. Then I'm going into the system. My
The
teammates are still
lusty
out there.
Argonian maid.
Please assist me. I'm counting on you.
That was so moving! I'm going to create a dedicated fan club just for you, and one day I'll make sure everyone in New
Where's
Area is
Daddy?
a die-hard fan of Miss Tsukishiro.
You're thinking out loud again.
Bro needs to chill.
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud.
does.
My inner thoughts are way more embarrassing. Yeah, so I'll stop.
Hashtag Daddy Party. Hashtag P Daddy. Though if the Chinese blog is to be believed, the Thyran Outlaws are like 8 months away. I mean, that's a long ways away. I'm sorry I had to. That's what it's there for.
But since you've made up your mind, I'll give it my all to support you. I swear, as the founder of the Tsukishiro Yanagi fan club.
Wuthering Waves has a surprising amount of respectable older male characters.
I pray to the founders of Eridu, to Lady Sunbringer, and the
Fair enough.
leftover noodles from lunch. I pray for the safety of you and everyone in Section 6.
Who would still play for that long?
Thank
I mean,
you.
I'm gonna keep
I'll
playing
make
this
sure
game.
they all get back safely.
I mean, I don't know if I'll play it forever, but I'd like to keep playing it basically just because I don't want to get, like, I don't want to get behind once and then be like, now it's impossible to catch up. Hashtag B Daddy might work. Alright, here's what we'll do. Hashtag Big Daddy, but not the one from BioShock. The one from Zenless Zone Zero. Make that Big Daddy playable. That's all one hashtag. It'll work. Trust me. It rolls right off the tongue. It's catchy. It's exactly what we need. You know, you fighting in those heels, I could never. Yeah, it would be. Hoyo games are well known for its longevity. I mean, Hoyo is really what I would say is the closest to, like, perfecting the like, live service model. Like, they keep people around. It's always relevant for them. Hashtag ZZZ daddies. No way this hashtag will get misinterpreted. Exactly.
This is like something out of a nightmare.
Last long. Every other game lacks their touch.
So this is what nightmares are like.
They've got a very strong
Chief,
style.
You've never had one?
And they know how to use it to keep people invested. For example, in this cutscene with the comic thing.
No, never.
The pink-haired girl, whose name I just forgot, she's wearing a white shirt. It's raining, so, you know, you stay tuned and maybe you'll see the end of the wet t-shirt contest.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 97%.
Miyabi, there's no time! Please listen to me!
It's fake rain, though. I mean, it's fake rain and it's a fake shirt, but you can still see it getting a little see-through there.
There's no need. Have you already uncovered the enemy's secret?
Yes, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at
Why is Miyabi the
98%.
chief when it's this lady who does all of the work?
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
I do, Chief.
Yo, the Sokaku Bangbu, though?
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 99%.
Just doing this for fan service.
Then I'll
Miyabi's
leave it
the
to
chief
you.
because she's the strongest. But that's not what makes a good chief. Like, she might be the strongest, but she doesn't want to do any work, and she doesn't plan anything, and... I don't know. I think it makes more sense for the other lady to be the chief. Yo, that's a really cool detail, though, with the water droplet getting cut in half.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress has reached 100%. Data collection complete. Model construction in progress.
Am I gonna have to fight her? Oh. Yo. Bang Boo Miyabi.
To protect the city.
As part of the appeal, she's the irresponsible chief who depends on Yanagi's help. She's not even irresponsible. She's just like bored. Like, they're like, she's like, hey, chief, we need you to do this. And she's like, me, I don't wanna.
I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light.
I'd assume that the money from all the games gets spread across to keep all the games running forever, at least for the main 4 games, Honkai, Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. Yeah, I mean, it makes financial sense to kind of do it that way. Harumasa's lazy and wants to skip work. Yeah, like, Harumasa and Miyabi are just, like, lazy and bored and don't want to deal with it. Sokaku's just an actual child, so it kind of makes sense why she would be like, I'm bored, I don't want to work, I want snacks, give me candy. But, like...
Sorry, everyone.
Yo,
I got here too late.
rain
Leave the rest
fight.
to me. It doesn't matter how many kitty monsters
Show me what's
show
in
up.
your trunk. Stop resisting.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn into a Bangbu too,
Oh no, I accidentally exited out. I missed a chance to do another door kick. Miyabi was most interesting when her model looked funky. Oh, and she had her, like, fish eyes. This event showed me as much. With the next event,
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword.
slaying in the rain.
I'd like to join the fight too, Emma.
Slaying
worry,
in the
Chief.
rain.
Leave it to me.
Just slaying in the rain. Oh, what a glorious feeling. I'm killing. Harumasa and Miyabi can actually do. It does feel weird, like, in a decent amount of the story stuff, it feels like we don't get to see what most of the characters can do.
Mind and body.
Like, even with the Sons of Caledon, it was kind of like, it was the Caesar show.
He's coming!
But then... yeah, it was like mostly Caesar, and then we got like a little bit of what Lucy could do. But for the most part, we didn't get to see hardly anything of Piper. We didn't see anything of Lighter, which I assume will be coming with Lighter's banner, but like, very weird.
Weak spot located.
Technically only about Yanagi. Yeah, it's just weird that it's like, you know, because it's the debut of Yanagi, but it's also pretty much the debut of Section 6. We didn't really get anything about them either. Like, you know, with Bellabog and Cunning Hairs and, like, you know, the main story stuff of 1.0, it's not like we got, you know, all the answers about Ben and the rest of them, but, like, you know, it wasn't like they did nothing, you know. We still got some sense of how they all fit together. Which we do here too, but it's not as much.
My right hand, Miyabi. My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade. It was back then. It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements.
Like, I'm not getting.
You've always looked after me,
you know,
after all of us.
I'm not getting that much
You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
What Harumasa adds to the team or Sokaku. Because, like, we didn't even get to see them, like, fight before they turned into Bangs, you know. It's a bit sad that Yanagi's entire story is just gassing up Miyabi for later. Kinda. Yo. That's pretty sick. Like Harumasa only gives support, also Kaku is just representing the enemies. Yeah. I don't know, it would have just been cool to see like some of them a little bit more, you know.
You can go alone.
Technically, Yanagi is the one representing the Oni.
We're back!
How's that?
Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
What's that form be? A mini boss? What do you need? Yeah, so... okay, so I gotta watch the trailer. Okay. Yeah, I don't... it's weird because, like, I don't follow the game's media that much. Like, I didn't watch the live stream, I didn't watch the trailers. I just like to see the stuff come out and then, like, play through it in the game. But it does seem like there's stuff that can be missed that way. They'll finish what I started. It's fair, it sucks they don't show it in the game. It's a little weird that they don't, like...
Nagi, are you awake? Can you see me?
I don't know, that's like in games where it was like there was an Assassin's Creed game that was like that, where it's like, oh, by the way, if you want the full story behind this game, you have to read this tie-in comic. And I'm like, whoa, fuck, what? You know? Same here, usually skip all the media. It's fair. Long story short is Yanagi became half Oni to end the war between the Oni and the humans. Wild. That's why she's got the inhuman strength and the Oni shoulder pad. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a marketing strategy, but I'll probably have to check
Your
it out.
Your hands are sweaty,
That
Sukaku.
sounds fucking crazy. Like casually dropping like, so there was a war between the Oni and the humans. That already is like, okay, so Oni are just real. Just demons are a thing in this universe, and they were at war with humanity. Video games occasionally tell big story elements in external media. Most is skippable, but a few YouTube videos are important. Sokaku calls her big sis. Okay, so that's what that was earlier. She said, she was like, I only have a sister. And I was like, is that supposed to be Yanagi? Or does she have like a red Oni counterpart who's like her sister?
You're finally awake,
He has the blood of Sokaku's
so
red Oni
scared.
sister. Okay.
They said your mind
So it was like
used a
both.
force that exceeded your
Okay.
physical limits in there, and I thought it might cause your body to go
Not quite red, but pink-haired sister. Yeah.
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on. Noted.
I told you the deputy chief would be all right. How do you feel? Sore all over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a day off.
I'm glad you're safe and sound
Bro,
too,
you want
Asaba.
to take every fucking day
However,
off.
I think you're cuter in your bamboo form.
And here's the thing, like I like slacker characters when they are actually like willing to put in the work when it counts, you know? Like I love in Jujutsu Kaisen fuck, what's his name? Whatever. I'm sure you guys can think of who I'm talking about. He's blonde, he has the glasses, he has like a cleaver, you know? Nanami, that's his name. I love Nanami in Jujutsu Kaisen because he's like, he's a slacker and then he's like, I don't want to work past 5. Fuck that, you know? But then it gives him a power up because he's like, I gotta get this job done. I'm gonna do my job and do it well. I just don't want to work any extra than I have to. You know, that's awesome. Yeah, Shikamaru is another great example where he's like, I am going to learn how to do something the best way possible so that I don't have to work as hard at it, you know? Like just... And to be fair, Harumasa could be like that. We just don't get to see any of that yet, you know? But I don't know, it's weird to be like introducing this character as like, yeah, he fucking hates work, he always skips out on it, he fakes illnesses, you know? Seems that Oni have the ability to absorb virtually anything to gain its power and or knowledge. Huh.
Thanks to you.
Interesting.
We're back in the real world, Yanagi. Your strategy
So
worked,
they're like,
as always.
they're like Namekians, where they could all fuse into one
Once you're back on your feet,
to make a
will you help
super
me draft my
strong
will?
warrior.
Now's really not the time for this, Chief. And what's with the will all of a sudden?
Miyabi will get away with anything because she's hot. Yeah, that's it's usually
In
how it
large
works.
families like the Hoshimi family, such things must be sorted early.
Oh, though I'm totally overjoyed to witness this reunion, I'm afraid I have to interrupt.
They're
Just
like
to be on
some
the safe
kind of
side, we need to
cannibal
give
super
everyone a quick
race.
medical checkup.
That's what we need to do. To create the next generation of humanity, the next evolution, we all must become cannibals. We will absorb the energy of our fallen brothers. Oni Boo.
So, The virus was
That
implanted
would
in us
be-
by the enemy through that badge?
That would be rough.
Virus isn't
don't think
exactly
Goku would have made it.
accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't actively emit signals. Their sole purpose is to be detected during a full body scan when the wearer logs into the VR training machine.
If Unagi was a soldier, I wonder if she knew Soldier 11. I'm sure there's gotta be some tie-in with them and Anby and all this other secret Black Ops stuff.
But when read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing the attacker to hack into the system.
That's how the
Or at
Oni work
least,
in
that's what the tech
ZZZ. When
staff
one of them
reported.
died in battle, they would eat the fallen comrade and gain their power. Damn. Just like on the battlefield.
But, Deputy Chief, how did you know the badge contained this
Like
virus?
one of them gets stabbed and like falls over, and immediately the other one comes behind and just starts chomping on their shoulder.
Looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else was I didn't interact with any fans before the mission started. To ensure all the citizens who trust hand feel at ease, the higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible. It's only natural everyone wears the gifts sent by the fans.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful. Oh no, I can't remember who
Makes
gave
it
to
really
me.
weird that
If I
Sokaku
could,
was
we
found
could trace
hanging
it back
around
to
dead
them,
Oni on the
right?
battlefield. I mean, she's always hungry. Wouldn't be that surprising if she got a few nibbles in.
Don't worry, I've already asked reliable
Don't
colleagues
worry,
to
I
follow
got
up.
you, bro. Literally eats them alive.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I bet that's a problem with the
I
Oni
did have my
society,
doubts,
you know?
but then I thought if an insider wanted to
They're
tamper
like-
with it, there are plenty of ways more subtle
They're
than
just like
implanting an
hanging out,
identifier
and one of
code.
them's like, oh man, I'm not feeling so good. And they're like, oh. Well, do you think that maybe you're sick? And it's like, no, don't fucking eat me. I'm not gonna die. I just have a cold. I'm fine. Don't eat me. And they're like, all right, well, we'll see. Think you taste better with red or white wine? Probably white wine. I think if you cooked me in like a nice pasta, like a fettuccine alfredo or something with white wine, that would be good. Or like maybe a teriyaki style. I don't know that wine goes with teriyaki that well, but I could see that.
The most suspicious person, naturally,
Imagine it being
is the
hungry
one who
for
has
power.
the strongest reason to target Section 6
It's as
right
literal
now.
as possible in that case.
Oh, Section 5?
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
I don't know what parts of me would be good to eat though.
Null face.
Like I don't
We're
have
just
enough.
one step away from
I don't
taking
have
down
enough
their
ribs
leader.
on my meat.
If they were going to make a
but
desperate
I don't have
move,
enough meat
now
on
would
my
be the
ribs to make that a good meal.
Nullface once
You
hacked
know?
into the HIA system
Like,
and
they're
potentially
kinda
gained access
skinny.
to internal intelligence. Furthermore,
You know,
conducting
maybe one of
electronic
my-
warfare through hacker
maybe one of my
groups
legs,
has always been Nullface's
some
specialty.
thigh meat or something.
hacker groups. So
Not a
in
lot
other
of- not a
words,
lot of good
the remnants
fatty
of
meat to
Nullface,
get off a
who
human.
normally
you know?
operate independently, are now joining forces?
Haramasa loves to talk shit. He hasn't earned it yet.
This is their last
Yeah,
stand.
maybe when he-
to
maybe when he
efficiently
shows up
organize
for
their
work
attack against us, they likely
regularly,
aren't too spread out,
he'll
making
have
it the
earned
perfect
it.
opportunity to capture them all in one sweep.
I thought the glutes was the best part. It might be. I mean, I was trying not to tell people to, you know, literally eat my ass, but there we go. It's where we're at. Mostly
they can't
muscle.
Beat us in the real Hollow,
Well,
so
I
they
thought
cheat in
muscle's
the
not
game
good
world?
though.
These
Muscle's like too
guys aren't
tough.
the worst.
You
So,
know.
when are we gonna go after them?
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived. How about we take them down today?
That night, Hand resumed the previously canceled press conference. Maybe if you fry it right, you'd probably have to do like a crock pot situation, you know, like slow cook it, break down the muscle. Alright, they got him. They got, Multiplayer Dreams. This is so weird that we're coming back to this, because, like, they haven't done anything. They're just, like, they didn't even know how to get them into the story for this one. They were just like, and then they watched the news report later. Well, muscle for the protein, but also some fat. That's fair. That makes sense. Slow cook your ass. I mean, I'm a fan of like a hot bath or a hot tub, you know? Maybe that's the way to do it, just like slowly over time, like the thing with frogs where they don't notice it. That's why marbled beef is so premium. Yeah, that's fair. We didn't do anything, we were literally side characters. Exactly. We're cooking crabs. Those are... I'm not a big crab fan. I tried it a little while back, and like the initial taste was good, but then the aftertaste was like the dirt from the bottom of a lake. And I was like, I don't need any more of this. What about lobsters? I haven't tried lobsters since I stopped being so picky as a kid, so maybe I like lobster. I don't know. I did have lobster mac and cheese once that was really good. And I like shrimp, so there's options out there. Sounds like somebody didn't clean the crabs right. It's possible. I mean, I'm in Indiana, so like we don't have access to like fresh crabs, so that's probably a pretty big problem in the first place. Why? Okay, I was like, did it freeze? Alright. Commission accomplished. Commission complete. Alright, we did it, everybody. So, there we are, caught back up to the stories. Nice. GG loser. Yeah, I'm the loser. You couldn't even spell loser right. Fucking illiterate Australian over here. Never learned English. Alright. Just to cap it off, let's do a quick 10 pull, just for fun. We pulling for Yanagi or saving for lighter? We are saving for lighter. I'm just doing a 10 pull because we are quite close to getting my guaranteed 300. But, you know. Damn, it is really trying to build this suspense.
Manager! I'm
Yo!
counting on you to cover me.
Another Billy. Nice. That's good. I don't know how close I am to...
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Oh, that was the last one I needed. Hell yeah. Shirtless Billy. Hell yeah. I think Sons of Caledon was cooler. Who do you plan to grab with the selector? Well, originally I was going for Kaleda. But then I got Kaleda, so now I'm like... I don't know. Could upgrade Kaleda. Strategically, it's probably best for me to get Lycon, because I have straight up no one for ice other than Sokaku. So...
We fighting? Take me.
Probably a better idea for me to go for Lycon. I'll probably end up doing that.
I only handle technical matters.
I need a fire DPS. Dude, I'm drowning in fire.
Time for some hard labor.
Ben,
Good day,
Lucy.
What's nothing to... Ready and waiting.
Now I've got
Don't need to-
Kaleda, I've
awaiting
got Soldier
furtherance.
11. I'm going
Ready
to
and
get
wait-
lighter.
Needs
Like,
sight only.
there's,
To what do I
there's a
owe the
lot.
pleasure?
Lighter is completely superfluous at this point, but I feel like I want him anyway. So that's what it'll be. Yo, exclusive rewards. Complete all challenge targets for Moonlight Purge 1. Oh, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say, what was I meant to do? Alright, well, I think that will pretty much do it. So let me back over here while we find someone to raid. At least Lighter buffs ice and fire teams. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Thanks for the 3-minute stream. You guys see how Shantae is? You know, I do my best. I try. Shantae just wants to tear me down. All right. Let's find somebody. Let's find somebody new. See if we can find another VTuber playing Zenless. Dude, why does it keep giving me like Portuguese channels? Like it keeps trying to push me towards people doing stuff in languages I don't speak. Okay. Here's an option that I think seems good. Maybe you think that's what you're into. Glad you haven't been caught in the multiple recasting that keep happening. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad anytime I hear the news, because I know it would devastate me to get recast. I mean, this is such a big role in a big game for a lot of the cast members who haven't had anything this big and this special. So yeah, it's a rough situation, but you know, unfortunately I don't get to make those decisions. So it is what it is. But all right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As always, thank you for, supporting the stream, hanging out. Everybody take care of yourselves. I know it's a weird time here in America. I got my special election Bucky shirt to ring in the end of our democracy. But everybody have a good time, relax, do something for yourself, do something nice, just take care of yourselves, and I will see you all Friday.